I'm now live on YouTube Police, or should be anyhow, I'm guessing. Yeah, go to YouTube Police. It's at YouTube Police 29, no spaces. Yes, you do. All right, sorry. Bye. All right, let's see if I can't get all this straightened out. Sorry for any confusion, but I guess I'm kind of working on watch hours here as well. And so it just works out better that way. Hey, I appreciate that, Jerry. Good to see you. And this is the Cheers channel, or we're doing Cheers here right now. Pat 13, good to see you. Peaceful Des, always a pleasure. And Peterson Farms of Nashville, good night in the morning. Why are you not already a moderator? Right there, bam. And Bat 13, I got to do some modding up, except for the chat's going so fast. I'm having trouble hitting the right button. It don't help that I've already had 1 or 2 drinks, but that's okay. Cheers, by the way. I don't know. Let me put I'll also put the link in chat so that if somebody wants to come up, they can. And if I can catch up with this chat. I think everybody is a mod now, basically. So, Outdoors with Big Mac, good to see you, brother. We are working on watch hours here, but hey, cheers to you. Red Solo Cup, you pick me up. So you got a little bit in here too. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Retro.
Hey, YouTube Police. How you doing?
Doing well. We're going to do a race here in just a minute.
Oh, what, duck race?
Yep, duck race.
You know, I bought this game on Steam called Placid Duck. It's pretty boring. It's nothing like Duck Race. Duck Race at least has some point to it, but the Placid Duck Simulator, you're just floating around in the pool. But the cool part is it makes good thumbnails when you take screenshots.
Well, let me try to share this. I don't know if it's going to work anymore. Because I'm not a paying member anymore.
Oh.
But I still have. I did pay for the duck race thing. Yes, it is StreamYard, Trucker Jack.
It's leprechauns now?
Hey, Joanne.
Sorry, I saw there was leprechauns, so I had to laugh.
What's up, Jerry? Good to see you, brother. Hey, Peter, Old Man King Homestead, Bat 13.
I'm here.
Hey,
Joanne,
Jerry.
how are you feeling, Jerry?
No, I'm okay, I guess.
Oh, Jerry's not
My voice is going to get ready to go now.
All right. Well, conserve your voice, brother. You need to get feeling better.
Don't feel bad. I was like that a couple days ago. But Jerry, don't feel better about us.
Well,
you're in our prayers, man.
I'm the sickest around here. Susan and Robert are already better.
Yeah, for me, I was the sickest around here, and then my sister became the sickest. So,
hey, Doug and Becky on the move. Good to see you. By the way, the same commands that would drop your chat over there will drop your chat here.
So 29.
Yeah, 29 should work.
Oh, I wanted to tell you something, Mr. Bell, Mr. YouTube Police. My friend recently got a scratch ticket with 29 on it. That was the winning number, and it was doubled.
Hang on, I need to add something to the chat for just a second.
Take your time.
Type in 29. Sorry, I get distracted.
No, don't apologize. You're fine. I'm not offended at all. You're good.
I just wanted to go through and adjust the chat so the people know. Jerry's up here, a lot. So, yes, Peace will drop your link as well, Des. Oh, so hey, good to see you, Gail. Good to see you.
Hey, Trucker J. He's on the phone. Or he's gone.
I don't know what happened with I don't know what happened with Trucker J. But we got Southwest Chef here.
Hey, Southwest Chef, whenever you unmute.
Trucker J at T-back.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on there. Why is
having problems with his camera, obviously.
Why is Eddie coming up with
Southwest Chef? Sorry. No worries. We all have that moment of problems with our cameras anyway. I've been there.
Let me get back to the chat. Always a pleasure, MBL.
And YouTube.
Eddie, I don't know if you're able to. Okay, I guess he is able to drop himself off, and I didn't know if I lost the capability of having an admin or not. At least that answers my question. Thank you for that, Eddie.
YouTube police. I was going to tell you, is one of my friends got a lottery ticket with 29 as one of the numbers you had to get.
That's awesome.
And hold on, it gets better. Part of the game was if you won the 29 plus, if you get a certain symbol underneath with the prize, it's doubled. So not only did he win the 29 number, it was doubled because in the little bonus box there was a symbol. He won like $50 because of that 29. So
that's awesome. Just goes to show you 29 matters.
This is gonna sound odd, but for my mother, her lucky number is 13.
You know, she's not the only person I've ever heard of that had 13 as a lucky number.
Yeah, I know 13 is considered an unlucky number. So.
Well, some people do. I don't. You know, my buddy. I don't know if you're familiar with my buddy William Carnegie.
Sounds familiar, brother.
But his lucky number is 13.
Man, my mother would get along on scratch tickets.
Well, it's also his badge number too.
Oh, well, there you go. My lucky numbers are 4, 7, and 20. 4 because 4-leaf clover, 4 of us kids in the house. 7 because my mother altogether had 7 children. Not just because of the lucky 7. And 20 because that's my birthday day. And coincidentally, 7 is also the month of July, which is my birthday month.
I wanted to ask Jeff about O.J. Simpson. I know O.J. Simpson has 66 videos and I have 31. Still, with a name like O.J. Simpson, you got to wonder what's going on.
Yeah. But yeah, those are my lucky numbers, and there was actually a ticket that I had that they do different symbols as some numbers, and I got 3 4-leaf clovers, and it was double. It was a wild card bonus. So, and again, on my shoulder tattooed.
I guess it doesn't. Oh, nice.
I've had that since I was 20.
You're how old?
20.
Okay.
So it's been 6 years. God, it feels like yesterday when I was giggling my butt off in the chair. I giggled.
How you doing, OJ?
Hello, OJ. How you doing?
Cheers. I guess I'm going to have to pour myself another drink.
Speaking of OJ, I know this has nothing to do with orange juice, but I attempted to buy orange juice at the Dollar Tree when I was sick. I saw it was a too small bottle, so I said, okay, I don't want orange juice. I want something else with vitamin C. I got cranberry juice instead because the bottle is a little bit bigger in fluid ounces and supposedly healthier. So,
Well, Jeff was up here. I think Jeff was up here a minute ago. I don't know.
well, I'm sober, so I don't drink.
Well, I haven't used StreamYard in a while, except when I join other people's panels.
Plus,
I
sorry,
still
go
have
ahead.
the version of it, and so I thought since I was wanting to do a live stream on YouTube release after the other one, I thought it would be advantageous because I still am not sure on. I'm not real good with a lot, Talk Studio.
Yeah.
And Trucker Jay, I was going to tell you that I think that would be a good idea to do a live stream or a podcast with Eddie about sports. He's very knowledgeable. You know that, though. I ain't telling you nothing you don't know.
Well, just do me know this. I will not be there on the panel because I am not good with the sports topic. But I'll be there to listen in the chat. But I can't talk sports for the life of me.
Well, the podcast retro is not where they really even address the podcast. Is not where they even really address the audience, or at least not those that are in the chat.
Okay, well,
In fact, Trucker Jay has had a podcast before.
I was hoping Eddie would get up here because I was going to see if he wanted me to do something, but he ain't up here for me to ask him.
Well, he's in the basement. He can drop himself up anytime.
Speak of the devil.
You asked for me. I'm here.
All right.
wow, nice pun.
So can I ask you oh, okay, go ahead. Then I'll ask you a question.
You want me to go ahead now?
I don't care. You can go ahead. I don't care.
I love you guys' devil pun because his name's Devil Dog. But go ahead, Devil
I'll
Dog.
ask you after you open that box.
All right.
There we go.
This is my OTF rather, with the Tanto blade.
Yeah, I was about to ask what kind of knife is that.
It's a cool looking blade.
My friend Zark's got a Klingon knife from Star Trek.
Yeah, this is an OTF with Tanto.
Oh, nice. It clicks.
Out the front is what OTF stands for.
Oh, okay. I believe the Klingon knife, when you click it, two blades come outside like the hilt, but they're bladed, so you'd have to look it up. It's a little dagger.
Oh, I was gonna be mad if this said Alabama.
I thought about it.
I said that because Joanne glasses in the. Hey, this is nicer than what it looks like on camera.
Oh, so you just thought I sent you a pile of junk. That's good.
Honestly, it's on camera right now. It looks really good.
It's a nice looking banner.
That is a nice banner.
I like it.
It's freaking awesome.
I like the colors. And the color, like, shades and stuff looks good.
I'll have to get something and hang it up there on my green screen. Well, hang it down here on my green screen. Put a pin.
Yeah.
Roll Tide, Joanne. Roll Tide.
But I don't always I don't always have the green screen on though. So a lot of times I have it open and stuff. But that is freaking nice. Thank you, Maya. Trucker Jay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
He Trucker Jay's good people. Always has been, always will be. He's just like Eddie. He is like family to me. Has been for years, and I'm eternally blessed to have the friends that I have.
Hey, Gary.
Yeah.
Trucker Dave was going to ask me something now.
Yeah.
For your little gathering,
Uh-huh.
I would be glad if you're going to do some drawings and giveaways. I would be glad to donate some cards, like graded cards and stuff.
Oh, nice. No, not nice. Never mind. Because I can't be in on that, dude.
Hey, that's not my problem. It's your little gathering. I'll be sure to put some Texans so you can hand them to other people.
No, that ain't gonna happen. Any Texans cards or Astros cards or like that or Rockets will never see the freaking light of day over there.
Oh, well, I just can't send them, then, can I?
Well, you're gonna be there. You'd be bringing them.
I mean, I can mail them.
No, you can bring them.
I'll text your wife and say these are coming in the mail and put them in the contest.
No, you can bring them. You're gonna be there.
I'll send them with Gary.
No. What are you saying? You're not coming now?
No, I'm just messing with you. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm just saying, if you want to have some giveaways, like some really cool giveaways, like I'll put some good cards in there.
That would be awesome. I appreciate it.
I don't know if anybody wants to have free graded cards, but hey,
if anybody wins graded cards and wants to sell them to me,
I don't collect cards, but my mother collects Pokemon cards. That's about it. Which I just gave my mother a legendary Pokemon card recently, and I'm pretty surprised I got on the first McDonald's Pokemon card pack I got. So,
hey Gary, can you show websites on this StreamYard or no?
Yes.
Yeah, I can. In fact, you should be able to as well. Yeah. What website you want me to go to?
SouthtownCards.com, just for 5
Okay,
seconds.
I got it. I already got it pulled up. I'm pretty sure, Gary.
All right, thank you.
Hold on a sec. I got to find the window that I had it open on. There it is.
Nice. Thank you very much, Dragon. Glad you had time and art.
But it's real easy to get to. Instead of going to eBay, you can just type in SouthtownCards.com and it goes straight to my page.
Yeah, if you do a Google search for Southtown sports cards, it automatically comes up as well.
Nice. Got your own business going, huh, Trucker J?
Look, I liked it.
That's your website, Trucker J?
It is, but I just noticed something. Is that right? Hang on. That's crazy.
I don't know.
What are you talking about? Is that right?
Everything's spelt right by the looks of it.
No, I'm talking about go to the
Period.
You can type.
I know. Go up to the search bar and type in SouthtownCards.com. Just SouthtownCards.com.
Oh,
Class period 8.
SouthtownCards.
Spell
.com.
period.
Yeah.
Period.
Right.
Rate limited.
That doesn't make any sense.
Please show me your pictures. Class period.
Yeah, there it is right there on the top.
That's your eBay.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Go to that.
There's a space in time. Yeah, it's a period of time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
The other one's your Facebook, right there.
Yeah, the other one's my Facebook. Yeah, absolutely. All right, that was confusing, but we're good now.
Yeah, this is your eBay. The other one was your... What? Because I was showing his Facebook, and he's like, "That don't look right." Blah blah blah. And if you look right, if you look at the eBay, it's different.
Okay.
See, there's the eBay, and there's the Facebook, Gary.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yep.
I'm following along.
Yeah, and there'll be a bunch more on there. I'm trying to wait to get this scanner before. I mean, I really am just waiting to get that, and then it's going to be loaded up with cause I think right now there's like almost 500 cards on there, but I'm trying to get to about 10,000 on there.
Don't mind me.
All right. Noel, I'm going to bring you up. Touch your nose. Go ahead and touch your nose, Noel. All right.
Hi, how are you guys doing tonight? And hi,
I'm
I'd like
okay,
to talk.
Noel.
I know, Al.
We're fantastic.
Hi.
Those are some good-looking cards you got there, Trucker Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I try. You know.
And you say you got
Oh.
somewhere between 300 and 450, 500,000 cards at the moment.
Yeah, I'm trying to get at least 10,000 on eBay. That's just going to take a scanner to get them there.
Well, I mean, what is your rating right now on eBay? I know you've been doing it a while.
It's my rating. I think it's at 100%. Yeah, 100%.
100% positive feedback, Gary.
That's
There's
awesome.
2.6 thousand items sold, 96
lot.
followers.
Yeah. And my daughter won't go home and ship the ones that are going right now, so I got mad at her earlier.
Why won't she ship them?
I'm actually she forgot to. She went home. She was working a double, so I'm not mad at her. But she was going home for her double, and I said ship the cards because like 13 cards sold today, and she said she'd ship them, and then she didn't. So she'll ship them tonight when she gets home. Oh, looky there, Rick. Looky there, Eddie, right there in the middle. You're welcome. Your boy,
Who is it?
Will Anderson.
And that's a Texans player.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a defensive end for the Texans. He was drafted last year with C.J. Stroud.
There's one
He
right
was
below him too.
He was Tank Dell. Yeah, I heard that Tank Dell might not be back next year, or at least the beginning of next year.
Oh, okay.
Because of surgery and stuff. Because he,
Good to see his dad's place.
anyways, he.
Dang, all those are Texans. It's just Texan. Did you type in Texans? Oh, he did. Okay. I was wondering.
Zed's place sounds like a nice place.
Good to see you, Shawnee.
Hmm.
The cable company. By the way, I wanted to mention there's a lot of really good channels out here right now. So y'all make sure you cross connect, do some bridge building, networking. There's a lot of really good supporters out here and a lot of good channels.
Let me see something.
Yeah, I gotta get going. It's almost 11. They'll be heading to bed soon. You know me. I gotta get off here at 11 so they can sleep. So
I understand, Retro. Thank you for coming up.
always a pleasure. I try when I can. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you later.
All right, peace out.
Hey, look, Joanne. There's Alabama players here.
Roll Tide.
Road Tide.
Yeah.
That's what I say when I screw up. I'll say Road Tide.
Thank you. I appreciate that, cable company. By the way, cable company, there are an awful lot of good people and good subscribers out here right now. So make it a point to connect up. At least check out the channels because they're good people. And Trucker J and Devil Dog are some of my oldest and they are my best friends. There's no question about that. And so I'm very thankful to have them on here. Although I will admit Trucker J is a little bit easier to talk with most of the time.
All right, I'll take that as a compliment.
It's certainly meant as
I'll take that as a compliment as well.
Jerry, you are too, but you ain't here. You're one of my best friends too, but you're not up here on the panel at the moment. So, of course not. You're not chopped liver, Jerry, but you ain't on panel.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me, Gary?
What'd you say?
I said I'll take that as a compliment as well.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
YouTuber, a cop. Are you really a cop?
Yes, I am.
That Jeremiah is easier to talk to. I'll take that as a compliment as well.
Well, I don't have a problem with that. Noel, yes, I went through the police academy in 2015. In fact, about a year ago, I did a video on my class graduating the police academy. You're welcome to check it out. It's Melota, class 249.
And what is the devil dog do? I see him one time.
Yeah, devil dog is all you have to do is type in @ devil dog, one word, and it will bring up his channel. But you know him, Noel.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, what he does, he just aggravates people.
Yeah, he's rather skilled at it. He's got a lot of practice.
But he don't get under my skin. I mean, he's barking up the wrong tree if he's gonna do that.
What?
But
Quit yelling at me.
we give him someone to say that he got
Devil
people
dog gamer.
Yeah, Devil Dog Gamers with a Z is his channel, one of his channels. He's got a couple.
Hey Eddie, who'd you steal that picture from?
Including one of his channels is 28 and a half.
That's because I was just hanging around, and
I think he got bored.
I got me some creamy.
Oh, that's sweet. That's good stuff. I got me some liquor. So
what do you do, Noel?
What do you mean?
Like, you have a career?
What do you mean?
Like a job? Like,
I used to work at McDowell's, but I credit. I am gonna go into a day program as a special needs.
Oh, I got you. Okay, I got you.
Yes.
I got you.
Hey, I like that Diet Mountain Dew there.
Hey, you got me stuck on these things, you little jerk.
that's funny.
Because this is what I always usually drink, like the Coke Zero, and then I drink a whole bunch of water while I'm through the week. But every now and then I'll treat myself, and I've been buying these stupid things.
Now, is that the diet version?
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what I drink.
I don't drink anything with sugar in it or eat nothing with sugar.
That's what I drink. Diet Mountain Dew. There. Check out the hat. Hold on. Let me take off my green screen.
Oh no, another hat.
Dude, I have a ton of hats.
Got a lot of hats.
I know, I have the same problem.
Never have enough hats.
Well, I got a lot of hats, but I really only wear this one.
Yeah. You
There.
do.
Wait, did I take it off? There.
Yes, there. I think right now we are aren't we in your truck already? Trucker
Yeah,
Jay?
we're in
that's-
Trucker Jay's truck.
Yeah, that's my truck. I'm sitting inside of it.
See?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
You know, Mountain Dew is kind of a redneck thing. In fact, on the old bottles, they used to have like this fella in a pair of overalls and a straw hat, I think.
Yeah. Well, this is my bed right here. So.
You
got a pretty good room in there.
Yeah, it's my
Cast and blast.
my closet. There's my seat, my driver's seat, and then there's my bed.
Well, you don't really need a whole lot when you're driving down the road most of the time, just a place to sleep.
A place to use the bathroom.
No. Not on the truck, Eddie.
Thank you, Zed's place. Appreciate it.
Hey, now I will tell you that this is probably really bad to tell, but a guy just got busted with a sister company of ours. He just got fired because they do cleanliness checks in your truck because some people, it's pretty rough.
Or nasty.
Anyway, but they got in his truck and he had a bucket full of, you know what, sitting there.
I don't want to guess what it is, but I don't really want to know either.
Number 2.
Oh, that's pretty nasty. That's what I was thinking.
He just put a top on it and like those painter buckets or something, at the Home Depot buckets, and he just had it there. And he said he discards it once a week.
Hey, Cast Blast, how you doing?
He lost his job though, so it's okay.
Well, I don't doubt it.
Eddie, you're eating again, sir.
This is ice creamy. This is dessert.
My gosh, you're straight eating all the time. Like, get a dip.
Well, I can't have dessert.
Get a dip or something. You dip, don't you?
Jamie brought it to me, dude.
Well, tell Jamie that if she's gonna bring you something, she needs to bring everybody something.
Gary's had it before.
I have.
Well, I didn't ask that.
He tends to deflect, you understand.
Absolutely. I'm not playing his stupid games.
It's protein powder, protein shake mixed with almond milk in a Ninja Creamy and then some sugar-free pudding. What?
Love some Ninja Creamy now.
That's what it is.
Yeah, well, you're a jerk.
Gary likes it.
I'm sure I
do.
like it, but I'm sitting
It tastes better than the protein powder is different flavors.
I got chew in my mouth because I don't have a Ninja Creamy on my truck.
I think this is pecan pie, maple pecan pie. I think. Jamie, if you're there, what flavor is it?
I don't know. I do like the taste of it. It seems like a nice little sweet treat to go through, especially if you're on a low carb diet. It's not as awesome as ice cream, but it's not far from it.
You're full of it too. It's better than ice cream. It's better than ice cream.
It's better for you than ice cream. It's kind of like yogurt.
It's better than ice cream. It ain't nothing like yogurt.
Well,
this is nothing like yogurt, dude.
Okay. Well, no, I agree. It's not like yogurt. But what I'm saying is that it tastes nice and it's an enjoyable treat. But I'm so
you just keep eating your ice cream, fat butt. But this is better than ice cream. Ice cream don't taste as good.
No, I don't tend to eat a whole lot of ice cream.
Yeah, you do. You would eat ice cream every freaking night on here before.
Well, I did do that. In fact, that was kind of my opening move.
Hey, I didn't eat on screen, so you're welcome.
Was that your OCD thing or whatever? Eating ice cream every freaking time you went live?
No, I just enjoyed the ice cream. So, it had nothing to do with being OCD-ish.
You don't make sense.
I don't know how
You just said I don't eat ice cream all the time, but you used to eat it every freaking time you went live.
Yeah, I know. I did. I spent a lot of time eating ice cream.
You was even trying out different kinds like Grey Poupon and chocolate marshmallow fruity pops and whatever else.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I did try. In fact, I did try that Grey Poupon, but that was over at Mom and Daddy's. I do love ice cream. Ice cream's good stuff. But I didn't care for Grey Poupon ice cream.
Well, whatever.
That may have been the only brand or the only type of ice cream I did not care for. I do like that chocolate chip stuff. That's good stuff.
To me, this is better.
Okay. It has a good taste to it.
Well, what are you griping about?
I'm not griping. I thought that it was pretty good.
You're never going to have creamy over my house again.
Why?
Because ice cream's better. Go eat your ice cream. Go to the store, buy your ice cream and eat it.
I'm just saying that between I like the creamy. I just, I crave ice cream to begin with.
Dude, it's about the same stuff almost, but this has better flavor.
Let's see. Hey, Mary Beth, how you doing? I had to kick her off the panel. Yeah, I know. I mean, the fact is, I'm very familiar with Noelle, and granted, I am taking a risk on having her up here, but I'm trying to give her a chance. By the way, Noelle, you are muted, which is not the worst thing. But chicken tenders and ice cream kept me alive for the past some number of months. I don't know. Anyhow, I love ice cream. I'm a big fan of ice cream. And I like that. I do enjoy that creamy that they make over there with the protein powder. Hey, Cast and Blast, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. It's always a pleasure to welcome folks in. Of course, I think I already said hello to them, but still, that's good. Well, I know she has before. I'm well aware that she has.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I knew to. They don't need to say it. I'm ready.
But we're giving her a chance. I mean, I've known her for a while, and I know I'm very familiar with what she has. I know she will. But I'm trusting her. I'm giving her a little bit of a second chance. She's come on here from time to time, and this is a little different. I guess the tension, for that matter, on whether or not she does or she doesn't, kind of goes through, and you don't know. So I don't know what to take, other than we're trying to give her an opportunity. I mean, we are at 10:09 p.m. in Central, 11:09 p.m. Central, Eastern. No, not Central, but Eastern. And I've known Noelle now for a little over a year, I guess, or somewhere around there. I know what she has done in the past, but we're gonna give her a chance. Once Pop pooped on a live stream. Okay.
She left.
Yeah, she left. That's okay. Good luck.
I was just about to say, look at your phone, Gary.
Well, I tell you what. I'm sorry to hear that. WLSG, wire light soft gains. Well, she gone. No need to worry about it. I mean, if you want me to, I will. You're still welcome here, though. I have a tendency to try to give people, a chance. I tend to be a little bit.
Gary, that's enough. Don't talk about it no more. It ain't worth it. I freaking knew whenever I seen her. Trust me, I had my little mouse cursor on remove. I was waiting for any little thing to take her down. People don't understand how attentive I am.
Well, I appreciate that, Eddie. Sorry about that, Jonesy.
Hey, Eddie, get the cursor off my remove button.
I'm gonna add you back as a moderator. Hope that's okay.
I know you're itching just to hit it.
Well, we try to be very careful here because we know. By the way, Kyle, let me add you as a mod.
This is a good looking panel right here.
It is.
Jonesy just made up for it.
Well, Jonesy got that dreamy voice.
I mean, he just made this. He just took this to a 10.
Yeah, Jonesy's got the velvet voice.
Yeah, take Eddie out. We might be 11.
I'm blushing again, gentlemen. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Joanne knows. Look at the chat there.
There we go.
I think Eddie took himself down.
He will. He'll be back in a minute. Otherwise, I'll call him. I'll blow his phone up.
That's funny.
We stopped talking about skirts, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, I am saying, I mean, he doesn't get under. We talk all the time on the phone, him, and Gary, and like he tries to get under my skin, doesn't work. But the one thing that he does that does get under my skin is he just ghosts himself, like, and then he comes right back, and then he goes away, and then he comes back, and he goes away. He's like a 2-year-old when it comes to that.
It's muting my phone, dude. It's mute.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like, see, he's like in 4th grade. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I got grandkids. I can understand it.
I got grandkids. That's good.
Well, I mean, Eddie, it's funny. Eddie and I talk with probably the 2 people I talk with most, other than my wife, is Eddie and Trucker Jay.
Oh man.
And I talk with them pretty much. Yes, you can, Peter. Come on up. You can show your boobs too. I'm okay with that.
Hey Eddie, put yourself back on panel, you jackass.
So what are you hauling around the States, mate?
Hey, competent Walter. Gladys.
What do you need, Jay?
Is there a specialty load?
What'd you need, Jay?
I want to see some video. Turn your face on, son. I don't want to look at this fake version of you that you stole a picture from somebody. That's false advertising.
Hey, that does look like him, but that was from like 1930 or something.
Yeah, it was like 33, 34. Yeah, it was somewhere around there.
Yeah.
100 years
That
ago.
better?
Yeah, I guess. At least we know you made that one.
Shawnee asked you about your Trucker Jay.
That better?
Oh, my truck. Oh, it's not. I mean, it's a 2022 Kenworth T680.
I'll find a nice picture of me when I was at school too. A young picture of me. I'll put it up.
Yeah.
Hey, you take a good nap there, Jerry. I need to look up.
That's when I had hair. Just
Let me think. I know I got a Facebook thing there somewhere.
When you lose your hair, you change.
There's my dogs, Jay. Well, Padgy, the one on the top, she's no longer with us, but Abby is. That's mother and daughter.
Shawnee asked what I'm hauling, and right now it's probably the most boring thing I haul, which is roller roofing. It's the stuff they put under the shingles on a house.
Does it pay? That's the main thing.
This load, absolutely not.
Well, that's not good.
This gets me from a bad area to a good area, but it pays for my fuel to do so.
Yeah, the life of a trucker, mate. It's a interesting one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Here's a picture of me when I was a young.
That's scary.
That could have been on my honeymoon.
Yeah.
But,
definitely a pretty one there, Gary, and it's not you.
That was me back in the day.
No, but I'm saying there's out of the 2, there's a pretty one there, and it's not you.
Well, Tammy was very pretty too.
What do you mean was? What's wrong with you, man?
Well, she is pretty.
Get with the program.
There's a picture of Tammy and me at my
I want to tell Tammy what you said, Gary.
I don't know what I said, so how can I complain?
You just said Tammy was pretty.
Well, she was a lot prettier at the time than she is now. I like youngins.
Don't dig the hole. Stay where you are. Hold your ground.
I'm downloading this live, and I'm going to send it to Tammy and say, you need to listen to this.
No, she's a lovely lady.
Hey,
And Maya's my witness.
I'm okay with that. Oh, wait a minute. I'll show y'all a picture of my wedding.
Trucker Jay is my witness.
This is me and my wife at our wedding day, December the 17th, 1988.
Oh, that's awesome. Nice cake. I like cake.
We celebrated our 36th anniversary this last year.
Yeah, that's terrific.
Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate that.
Dang, I said that was boring when I was hauling, and then she goes, "Yeah, that is pretty boring." That's pretty funny.
Oh man, what have I got here? I can't even find
Have a
it.
good
Night, Bat.
Gary, Eddie, turn your video on. Turn it on.
No.
I'm gonna blow your phone up.
Phone's off.
Yeah, I ain't talking about right now. I'm talking about when you're asleep.
I was just trying to be serious, Des. Sincere. I had finally, hey, the truth is, I love my wife and she's awesome. I love her more today than I did back then. I mean, we used to get in fights all the time. But we get along a lot better these days. I think part of that may have been our communication system. We got a system where now, with when one of us needs to do leave a note for the other one. See, she leaves long before I leave, and so I'm asleep when she's gone, and she's asleep when I get home. So at least Monday through Friday, and so we'll tape a note up there on the cabinet for the other one to see. The only problem is, I don't know where the notebook is where she writes the notes. I'll figure it out, though.
There you go, Gary. There's something to share.
All right, hang on. Let me look. There we go. Oh, sweet.
There's a young Mr. Radio.
Radio Jones.
Yes. Fair enough. Ooh.
Your wife's pretty.
Yes, definitely. I don't say anything other than that. Look at that.
See, Jonesy knows how to do it, Gary.
Well, Jonesy's got some skill. He spent his whole life, doing that radio thing. He's really good at projecting.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good one. This is my firstborn. He's now 38. There we go. Family shots. Oh, that's the grandson. Actually, that's
Thank you,
it
Joanne.
today.
I did smile.
Where's the okay. Check that out. Look at them crayfish. Lobsters.
That's awesome. I just don't know where the notebook is to write the notes out of. Are those crabs?
No, crayfish, lobsters.
Those things are huge.
Yeah. That's my Uncle George. Up here with the top hat up the top here.
I saw a report where the prisoners up in Maine used to complain about getting fed too much lobster.
It's my grandparents.
Okay, I was wondering if that was you or your grandparents.
I thought that was Eddie's wedding photo.
It could have been.
My bad.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
Although I think Eddie's only been married about 26, 27 years.
That's the same gentleman. That's my grandfather there. Oh. Anyway, this is more like it. Get down the beat. Bloody seaweed. It's the Three Stooges.
That's your $3?
Yep.
Look at a blonde, a redhead, a brunette.
That's it. This one and this one are original. This one's not. You can see the blonde streak there.
Yeah,
Anyway,
two of them are kind of cute.
Gary, once again, you're digging yourself in a freaking hole.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't mean to.
oh, hang on, let's get back to that one back there.
You're,
That's the bigger brother.
That's your brother?
Yeah, me older brother.
Very cool.
Anyway, I better not keep flicking through these photos. I better not folder.
Hey, Daniel Barry. Good to see you.
Look at this one. It's a classic.
Is that at your wedding?
Yeah. Yep. All the pomp and ceremony.
hey, the cameras back then sucked.
No, this is a picture of a picture. Not very.
Yes, he does, Joanne.
Oh, thank you, Joanne. Look at this one. This is on air in a radio station.
How long have you been DJing Radio Jonesy?
What was that?
How long have you been on a DJ?
Oh, that's probably about 14 years, basically. Really, I wasn't very happy. The guy was coming in and taking a picture with my face. Telling him to get out of here, making noises. I'm live on air. Doing the red lights on. When the red lights on, the mic is live. So, yeah, I wasn't impressed, actually.
No, it's possible. Red light means something different down there in Australia than it means here.
More than likely, but when you're working in radio, if they got a lot of radio, these is on air, the lights on, that means people out of the studio will be very quiet. Grandson. Band.
Now, what band is that?
Dragon. A famous Australian rock band. This guy over here, he's, you want to check them out. Dragon, they're a really good band. This was my daughter's birthday. This one here, and we hired the band, and she had about 40 of her friends, and they've never heard the band before. And at the end of the night, they couldn't believe how good it was. When you get a badly good rock band, you know. That was a good night, actually. Ooh, look out! Look at those.
Looks like y'all might have been drinking in that last picture.
This nice guy. This was the end of a gig. He's a friend, and he's not with us anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he died when I was last in America. He died. He actually sent me a message and asked me to come to his living wake. I was actually in America on that last tour, and because my phone, you know, when you're overseas and your phone rings, it's just like normal. What's going on? Because I knew he was sick, and he held a party. He called it his living wake. He invited all of his friends to say goodbye to him. You know,
That's not a bad idea. A living wake.
yeah.
All right, guys, new plan. To meet up this year, we're going to give a living wake for Gary.
I'm down with that. Tammy will hate it, but I'm down with it. Well, the older I get, the more I face, mortality. And the fact is, Tammy doesn't like me talking about that. But I realize that the older I get, the closer I am to the grave than the cradle. And Tammy don't want to discuss it.
Andy?
Yeah, that's Andy.
I was going to ask if that was Andy.
Yeah, sure you are.
I was.
Well, I guess I beat you to it, huh?
You did. You're a little bit quicker than I am at times. I'm a redneck, so I think slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's the grandmother's at the wedding.
How long have you been married now, Jonesy?
Since 85. 1985 was good year.
So this year you will celebrate your 40th anniversary if you hadn't already done so.
Yes, in October. Yeah. Look at this athletic Jonesy. This is.
Now, is that rugby?
Yeah, rugby league. Yeah. Gotta go through them quick just in case there's something like this. There we go. Look at this one. Here's another one.
Are you singing there, Jonesy?
Yeah, I was a backing singer with the band. Yep. I sang a couple of songs with these guys.
What band was that?
Love Child.
Okay.
I was their manager. They asked me to come on stage and sing a couple of songs because we had plenty of friends there. It was sort of a fun night.
Jonesy, that's what you say. Elvira.
What the heck is that?
Did you say my video challenge to you?
Oh, here's a good one. This one.
To who?
To you.
No.
I put out a short today and challenged you to do a singing thing.
Good for you.
Hey, Digits, good to see you.
That's me doing some security work.
Oh, cool. We got the Playtime Wrestling Federation in here, too. Good to see you. My heart's on fire for Elvira.
Look at this. I miss this place. My old swimming pool.
By the way, Playtime Wrestling Federation, if you would go ahead and drop your link.
Just type DD.
29 or DD or BFF.
DD's faster. Just type DD.
It don't matter. I ain't gonna argue about it. Jonesy, do you have a drop command?
Do I have one? Oh, I don't know. I got this tool put in at the last house we were at. It was beautiful.
Or you can type in peace.
Hey, Jonesy, I got an idea for you.
Yeah, that's Jonesy's feet.
Can I tell you my idea, Jonesy?
Sure.
At your house now, at the very, very top, make a slide going all the way down and then build you a pool at the bottom.
You're not the first person to say that, actually, Eddie. We've been talking about that, actually. This was a nice yard. I like this place.
All that's in Tasmania, is it, Jonesy?
No, that was on the mainland.
Yeah, it's on the mainland.
Come on, Gary, get with the program, dude.
Well, hey, I've been drinking. What can I say?
Look at that. She's unmaintained my yard.
I like the look of that. I like the walkway you got out there to the pool.
Yeah, that was sort of cheap, easy way to do some concrete.
Yeah, gummit, Gary.
What?
There you go.
I ain't done nothing wrong.
I think that's the end of that folder, Gary.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, thanks.
I can't help it. It is what I think. Or I think what I do. I think. Eddie, you still in the kennel?
Mm-hmm.
It just says no peeing in the pool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know, we put, when our grandson, you buy a chemical, right, that comes up and you put it in the pool and it mixes with the the chemicals in the water. And when you pee, the pool either goes green or blue, depending on where you are. But we put that in for the grandson to teach him a lesson. It was quite funny.
Yeah, Drone and Jay tells me to put my video back on, and then he puts his off. Moron.
You talking about Trucker Jay?
Yeah, Drone and Jay tells me, Dodo or Eddie, put your video on.
Well,
Put it on, and the next thing you know, he's got his off.
Well, he's probably been up since about 4:30. He gets up.
No, he's been sleeping all day, dude. He done said that earlier.
Okay. Well, then I don't know why. You know, I go to some lives where everybody seems to be on their
Nice.
avatars.
Yeah, that sucks when people do that.
I don't enjoy it either.
I don't enjoy that.
Well, I don't enjoy this much. I'd rather see people.
Exactly. This is freaking YouTube, not radio.
That's right.
Well, it would be fine for like a podcast, though.
Yes, it is a nice picture of me in the garden.
Well, not if they're freaking on a video platform.
That makes
Yes.
sense.
If they're on an audio platform like the radio or satellite or something like that, then yeah, then they can talk, be on a podcast without the video. But if they're on a video platform doing a podcast, people want to see their facial expressions, how they react, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't seem well the other guy.
He may have fallen asleep, though. I don't know.
No, I'm just being Eddie.
You know, at some time, Eddie, you're gonna have to help me set up that points thing.
Yeah,
You don't-
StreamYard don't have it.
Well, I know, but for my other channel, Talk Studio.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're gonna have to help me with my
You've got it on your channel.
I understand that, Gary.
All right, fine.
How many times have you called me and said, Devil Dog, let's set up this thing or whatever? No, you'd rather go live than
Hang
call
on,
me and say, you would rather go.
I'll
No,
get my-
I'm not talking about right now, bro. I'm talking about how many times have you went live during the day as soon as you wake up, instead of calling me and saying, hey, Devil Dog, you got a few minutes? Can you help me set up this freaking blah, 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 this point system and stuff? No, you haven't said. The only time you ever say it is when you're on live or when I'm on live, when we can't do it. That's the only time. So I don't want to hear it, bro.
That's the only time I think about it.
Well, then don't blame it on me and say, Devil Dog hasn't shown me yet. I heard you earlier. I asked Devil Dog, but he hasn't shown me yet. Don't do that crap.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No, you just throwing Devil Dog up under the bus real hard.
I ain't
The
trying
bus
to
is
throw you
driving
down.
65 miles an hour.
I ain't
You could have said, yeah, I've asked Devil Dog, but I haven't really gotten back with him about to do it or nothing like that.
All right. Well, it's my fault. How about
Thank
this?
you.
I accept all responsibility.
Yep, that's better.
I have not contacted City, in an attempt to do it. It's my fault, and I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but before you told me you didn't have a clue, and when I asked you about it, and of course we may have been live at that moment. I don't know.
Buttercup.
You know, I stopped chopping wood to come in to listen to you fellas.
Oh, really? Well, chopping wood
Yeah,
seems
but-
like it would be more interesting.
Hey, Judgment Day.
You can take out your frustrations on it, I'll tell you.
Judgment Day
Yeah.
with Mike.
Joanne says, calm down, please, Eddie.
Six hundred
Yes, that-
subscribers, 527 pictures. And I am
That pool-
subscribed.
That pool
Sorry.
thing where we put the chemical in the pool for the grandson because we all assumed he was peeing in the pool. So we didn't tell him, so he's swimming around happy as Larry, having a great old time. About an hour and a half later, he's still sitting in the pool. He's sitting on the seat. We had like underwater seats there. Next thing you know, all around his lap, it all goes blue. And
Well, thank you for stopping by Judgment Day, Mike Harper. I made you a mod so you can check out these other channels.
yeah, so I said to his mother, come over here and tell him what that blue water means.
You're welcome.
It meant we had to get another pile of another scoop of chlorine to put in there.
By the way, y'all familiar with natural gas, right?
No, never heard of it.
Well, they add this thing to it to make it smell so that you can go through
Yes,
and
right.
so you
Because
can.
it doesn't
Is it
smell at all.
sulfur?
It smells a lot like sulfur. We had an incident the other day. May have been.
Why is it always my fault?
Well, it's just always Devil Dog's fault.
Well, Joanne's telling me to calm down like I did something. It wasn't me.
Well, you do always tend to poke the bear. But they have this stuff called mercaptan, also known as ethiol. That is a foul-smelling gas that is added to natural gas. That so you can tell when there's been a gas leak. We had a situation at work today or yesterday, I don't remember which, that it must have been probably yesterday. Yeah, it had to be yesterday because I wasn't working today. And they spilt a little bit, miles from work. And we had to go do an investigation to figure it out. Sometimes it works that way, but it was just a mercury whatever that they spilt. They didn't actually. There wasn't a gas leak or anything. So you know what can happen if there's a big gas leak or what have you. You can have a big explosion or something. But that didn't happen because it was just
Really?
an additive.
Gas explodes?
It does.
Oh, okay. Gary,
Yeah.
bring up the duck race.
Okay, duck race. Let me find it. I found it. Give me a second.
Okay, these are from the meetup last year. It's a bunch of stickers, car coaster for. Hold on, Gary.
Well, I thought you wanted the duck race.
I'm showing them what they're gonna win.
Okay.
It's a car coaster for Operation Rendezvous 3. You put it in your cup holder. Operation Rendezvous 2, last year's. We had like 16 things. A keychain, Operation Rendezvous 2, and a pen. Dadgummit, Gary.
Sorry.
Operation Rendezvous 2024 with my Gary. Okay, so Gary's going to run a duck race. If you want to be in on it, type 1, and you will win this stuff from last year. This gift pack from last year. You got to email devildogskeeper@gmail.com if you win, and she will get it mailed out to you.
All right. No one from
Okay,
overseas is allowed to enter. Let's post these kills.
Des, Peter,
All right. So I guess we're going to have a duck race now.
yeah, I finished showing them what they was going to win, Gary.
Okay, well, let's have a duck race. We're going to do the snails, or we're going to do the, what do you want to do, Eddie?
You do whatever you want to do, Gary.
I like the snails. Let me see if I can find the snails. All right. If y'all want to be in the duck race, type a 1 into the chat.
They did. Yes.
Okay.
Peter.
Yes.
Jonesy.
I win. I win. I'm going to donate mine to Lucky 13.
We got Joanne.
Send it to me, Anita. But yeah, send it to me, Anita.
All right.
He did. Trucker J did 8675309.
87668.
867-309.
That's the wrong thing. It's not 876.
That's a song.
Well, you got to forgive me. I've had a few.
It's 867, and he put 876. Why are you putting Sup Texans down under in the freaking duck races, Gary?
I don't know.
I'm about done with you, bro.
You get up to with me all the time. How is this in? All right.
How about USA you missed? Old Man King.
Wake me up when you're done.
Wake me up before you go.
All right. So are we done?
Who else? If you're not in there, type a 1.
All right. I guess I didn't see 1. Okay. We got several names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Oh, and organically, you put me in 4th. I'm gonna win.
Organically. I like that. That's a good name.
Well, I'm one off the fence. Des has got the rails.
All right. So we're going to save that as live stream.
And the first person to put a heart next to Jonesy in the chat gets my ticket.
All right. So if you put a heart in the chat, oh, we got the cable company too. Let's put the cable company in here. Sorry, my typing's a little off tonight.
Except for the police, they can't be involved.
All right, I'm saving the changes.
Then we got. It does
a little slow.
A red
right,
heart.
so, well, that didn't work out quite right.
It is.
You know we're going with 229, right?
That's a
And
long
this
race,
is a fast race, maybe? Hang on, let's start it.
You sure you got all the names in there, Gary?
I think so.
I see Bob and Ethan and Kevin.
All right, well, hang on. You tell me what to type. Ethan and Bob. Okay, any others?
No, that's good.
Okay. I don't see Bob and Ethan, but that's okay. We're on the fast snails. I like the snails. Have you ever seen the snails?
That's fine. That's fine, Anita. Yeah, devildogskeeper@gmail.com is fine.
Thank you there, Dad. Eddie is pulling my leg. Well, what do we do if Ethan or Bob win?
Where are they from?
Since they ain't actually in there. I guess it'll be the first person that's actually here.
Okay, Anita.
All right, 229.
Ethan and Bob are gonna win.
All right, we're going to start it. We got it. Music eliminated. The bell.
Wait, you got Bob in there. What happened to Neil?
Well, let's see. Neil.
Eddie, if you don't stop.
All right, we'll put Neil as well.
Good God, how many more names are there in the world?
Or should it be an N-E-I-L?
There's no such
I think-
thing as Ethan, Bob, or Neil.
Okay, well, let's get rid of those. All right, let's save it.
You got your best bud over there just messing with you.
We don't have Eddie. We don't have Trucker J in there,
Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah, you do.
do we?
Yep.
Let me look.
It's just when you get ready to click start, he's going to tell you another name.
There it is. Hey, Charlie, the Tasmanian dog. Hang on, let's add Charlie.
What the?
That's a bit of fun, Gary.
What happened to Judgment Day with Mike Harper?
I don't know.
Maybe he don't want it.
It's going to be breakfast before we're done.
Nope, not happening.
What?
Not happening. You ain't raining on my parade. Get out of here, devil.
Who's here? Oh, do we got Dad? Hey, Dad, do we have Dad in there? Yes, she's first.
I'm so upset. I came up here looking like crap to tell you. Juan, Ethan, Bob, and Neil are all fake names. You were not even paying attention to chat. And here we're just throwing those names out there. And you're like, okay, I'll just put it up there. Get rid of Juan. There's no Juan in the room.
I tried to help.
Big Matt, you forgot Big Matt, and
Okay.
Judgment Day with Mike Harper said, "What is this?"
It's me ragging on Eddie and Gary for a giveaway for last year's Operation Rendezvous
Big
2.
Judgment, Mike Harper, Big Matt, and Big Judgment, Mike Harper. Big Matt, outdoors with Big Matt.
Hey, can y'all
How
set an
don't you
alarm?
know?
Y'all set an alarm for when the race starts so I can wake up later and see it?
All
Don't you
right,
know,
Now
sir?
I'm turning off my camera.
name your timer.
Don't you know, sir? Thought you already
Oh
did
my
this
gosh.
live stream.
All right, hang on.
Why do you have Big Matt outdoors, and Big Judgment Mike? Ain't Big Judgment is Judgment Day Mike Harper, not
right,
Big Judgment Mike
Don't erase
Harper.
the whole thing. There you go. Just put day after judgment.
Who are we got next?
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Hey, Lee.
Fisherman 506.
Thank you. I'm trying, Lee. I'm trying. See, I got backup.
Fisherman 506. All right, good to see you, Fisherman 506.
I got
Peter.
these youngins, and you know.
Joanne Glass.
All right, Joanne.
These youngins, I have to keep them in check.
All right, Joanne Glass. Don't you? Got going Joanne Glass in there.
Yeah,
All
let's
right,
go.
anybody else?
Let's go. Trucker Jay's getting impatient with you.
Okay,
There's
well,
Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
Charlie.
Let's see.
Holy hell.
All right, we got it saved. All
Do
right.
we actually?
Yeah.
Well, hit that freaking start button before I
He
go
has to
sleep.
shuffle.
Oh,
Well, it's a good thing it's not the superheroes, because we'd be waiting until eternity until Batman showed up.
That's true. Y'all know I love me some Batman.
Yep. Click it. I dare you. I dare you to click it.
That ain't the fast one.
They're snails, Gary.
Hang on.
No,
It is the fast one.
It is the fast one.
Moron? And now
And
he
now
started
got
it.
it
Now these
started
people.
again.
It is
Oh.
now official. Gary's no longer doing these things. Someone else got to do them.
Come on, Juan.
This is in the lead.
Come on, Juan.
I want to be in last till like the last 15 seconds.
Juan's gone. No, Juan's still there.
No, Juan's not gone.
In other words, is that you, Eddie, as Juan? Juan is Eddie.
Somebody said type 1 and P digit type WON, so I typed W
I know.
or
And he put it in.
JUAN. Yeah.
And
on
I'm
his-
thinking in my head,
I put it on his account. It
I'm
said
just
YouTube
like,
Police.
you're not paying attention.
Come on, Juan. You in the back. Get up front at the end, Juan. Not right now.
They're all the
Told you
same.
by the time.
They're all the
Here
same.
comes hobbling dads with their walker. See? You can see
Right
he's
now,
trying to put-
digits and
he's got that walk with the walker. She's trying to run with it. My
Not yet,
walker's
Juan.
moving a little bit faster.
Don't make your move yet, Juan. Yeah, fall back a little bit. There you go.
Who's Juan?
Okay, take the brakes on our walker there, Des.
Who's Juan?
That's Eddie.
A jerk.
That ain't me. I'm not in this.
Yes,
I'm
it
the
is
one that-
you because
I'm the
you
one
are
giving
the
away the
Gary,
prize.
and you put Juan under there. So you
That
are.
was YouTube
Juan.
Police that did that.
No, that was you.
You know, I got a dog named Juanita. Alexa Juanita, thanks to Eddie.
All right, go back.
And Trucker Jay's now. in the
Charlie.
lead.
You miss Buttercup? Trucker J, you miss Buttercup?
No.
No.
Des, you're making a move too fast there. Back it up. Oh, here comes Lee.
Yeah, I want to back up. I want to go about 15 seconds. I want to start.
I
pulling.
know, right? We're
Y'all
coming in the
saw
last
it
5
said
seconds
29,
there.
right? It said 29.
We're getting
Here
our
comes
momentum.
Anita.
We're getting our momentum.
And Jonesy's coming in.
All right, who can get back to the back? That's the question.
Come on, Juan. Go, Juan.
Here comes
Juan.
Matt.
You're going the wrong way, Juan.
Here comes Matt. Here comes Cable.
Go, Juan. Go, Juan. Go, Juan.
Jonesy.
Go, Juan. Go, Juan.
Here comes Judgment.
Judgment Mike Harper. Congratulations on winning.
Judgment Day.
All right, now I need you to send an email to Jamie at
No. No.
no?
Yes, but not two.
Hang on, let
Send,
me
re-say that. Send Jamie an email at devildogskeeper@gmail.com.
yeah, send an email to devildogskeeper@gmail.com. Are we doing another one?
Hi, Matt.
With your name, channel name, address, stuff like that.
Yeah, you got to send some information.
If you want the stuff shipped to you, name, channel name, and address.
Name,
My
channel name, and
goodness.
address. And if you want your channel stuff on it, if you want your channel name,
No.
No.
This is the stuff from last year.
This
Oh,
is the
that's
stuff from
right.
last year.
my bad.
Moron.
He
Hey,
did
I
not
am
listen
over
at
on
all,
Hey,
did
Beth
he?
and Neil. Good to see you. Y'all want to get into this racing thing?
That's we're going for swags. Basically, Operation Rendezvous 2 stickers from last year, pen, keychain, and coaster for the car. There's different things that we're going for. He wants to know what did he win, Eddie?
I don't know.
What you get is what you won.
I'm trying to read.
It's swag stuff from Operation Rendezvous 2 from last year. So it could be stickers, a keychain, a coaster, whatever they send you. And you had 16 items left from last year. That's why we're doing the giveaway.
Mike, send a
self-addressed stamped envelope.
Self-addressed stamped envelope to. Hang on, let me find the right thing again.
Mike wants to give it to somebody else. You can gift it to somebody else, Mike. You don't have to.
You can. Who do you want to gift it to?
One.
Okay. Eddie.
Let him gift who he wants to gift it to.
Yeah.
My goodness. Joanne Glass.
All right, Joanne. Joanne.
We don't ship to Alabama.
Yes, you do. Roll Tide.
Alabama's only a state and a half away from me.
That's like shipping to. You're not shipping it though.
It's not that far.
Alabama is the state next to you.
Well, wait a minute. If
you go from Tennessee to Alabama,
from Tennessee to
and then
Alabama.
Mississippi, then Tennessee.
Tennessee.
I'm sorry, Florida. I'm sorry, Florida to Alabama. You go Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas.
I cut up into parts of Georgia, and then I go into Alabama.
Why you go up to go back down?
I go from here to Bainbridge, and from Bainbridge to Dothan, Alabama.
All right, are we running another one?
You can just go straight over I-10 right into Alabama.
I hate I-10, and I got to do that drive to Texas.
But shipping to Alabama is like shipping to a foreign country. It's like overseas and stuff.
Oh my gosh, it is not. Ooh, I'm blue this time. One.
Back to the slow snails.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Gary, how many people are on the live?
Give me we got 18.
Right now there's 18.
Yeah.
Do we want Beth? Do you want to in on it? Because Beth's not even in on it. Can Beth be Juan?
Yeah, Beth can be one.
Oh no, wait a minute. She's up there. Never mind. He added her.
Oh yeah.
Way up on the top.
Yeah, so one's still one.
Yeah, Juan is in the lead.
We are racing for a Operation Rendezvous 2 sticker set. And
are we?
I think so. Are we
talking about this?
I don't know. I'm confused.
That's funny.
This is way back though.
Yeah, I know. My walker is giving out. I didn't have anybody pushing the wheelchair, so I had to go to the walker.
Well, you're pretty handy with it.
I have to be if I have to get to the bathroom or my bed. My wheelchair does not fit down the hallway or in my doorway. It's
this
narrow.
Race is like watching paint dry.
Well, if you want, I can stop it and start it over again.
No,
no,
we're already in there. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's cheating, Gary. You've already done that twice.
Have I?
Yeah,
a minute ago, you started it and stopped it.
Well, it was a slow.
So whoever was going to win the first race didn't actually win the first race because you stopped the first race and then restarted the first race.
Well, we're supposed to be.
It's like you're the referees for Kansas City.
Well, I don't know much about Kansas City.
Hey, Eddie, that was on the news over here too, you know.
Look at Juan moving, man.
How bad the refereeing was.
Go, Juan.
Here comes Beth.
Juan, you're going the wrong way. You're going to come back. One's going to come back. One's going to come back. Go, Juan. No, one's going to take it. One's going to take it. Take it, one. Nope, nope.
Joanne. Go, Joanne.
Joanne won twice in a row.
He's freaking cheating. See, I told you them Alabama people are cheaters.
Roll Tide. Well, I tell you what, so were we giving away another pack thingamabob?
Gary, you can't even talk to him, Bob.
Well, I have had a few drinks.
Don't operate alive
Lightweight.
under the influence.
I don't drink very often.
She said roll. What are we doing? What are we rolling?
Roll Tide.
Yeah, she means roll tide.
Okay. I'd say rolling papers, rolling curlers, rolling bread with the rolling pin. What?
Hey, Digits, you know you get a free sticker by, sending to go and check out the store, right?
Yeah, but he can't get the swag, bro. He can't get the swag.
That's true. You know what swag stands for?
Hey, Carnegie.
Hey, Carnegie, good to see you, brother. I missed him coming in. You know, it's interesting. He would say hello to you first.
He just came in, so.
Yeah, why did he say hello to you first, Des? What? Yeah.
Because I'm cuter and I don't scare him like Gary does. Because they work together.
Carnegie. Because Gary won't give him a hug, that's why.
Better be careful. He may follow you home, Des.
Because Gary won't give him a hug, Des.
I ain't going to give him a hug.
I know. That's why you don't say hey to Gary. Carnegie, do not ever say hey to Gary when you come in here.
Say hello, Carnegie.
You say hello to everybody else. Don't say hello to Gary. You can say, Carnegie, you can say what's up to Gary by just typing in hug. We will know that means hold on up Gary.
He is so mean.
I am not
up
mean.
Gary.
I am not mean. I'm a
Digit just got an 80s members only jacket.
No hugs, Carnegie.
That means hug means hold us Gary. That's what it means. Hug.
Hold up, Gary.
No. But hey, Des, seriously, I think he's got a thing for you.
Me and Carnegie's gonna give Gary a hug, and Gary's gonna be the meat in between the sandwich.
I don't think so.
Well, you keep thinking so all you want to. We will find out at the meetup when me and Carnegie come to see you.
Well, I hope Carnegie makes it to the meetup. Has he registered?
Not yet, but he said he's gonna try.
Well, yeah, but if he ain't registered, we can't count on him.
Well, that don't mean that Carnegie. You better put in your vacation paperwork for the 11th, 12th, and 13th.
That's probably a good idea, Carnegie.
Of April, Carnegie.
Yeah, doing it now. What, 2 months in advance?
Yep. Yeah, that way it's not too far out where they forget about you like they did Gary before.
Yeah,
he had it in like 6 months early and they forgot about him.
I forgot to call. God damn it.
Wait, Gary, who the heck is Jeffy?
I don't know.
Yeah, don't bring him up.
All right, I tell you what, if you will go through and type in the chat, welcome to
Aw, Joanne, your sweetheart. You're shipping it to Tallahassee.
No, I'm not. Yeah, see, he dropped down. Somebody come up here with the name of Jeffy and the audio avatar. And
Hi, Simon.
I tell you what, at this point, it's probably best if I let you handle the bringing up and bringing down.
I'll message Jamie now.
Message
like
her
he
what?
actually sleeping.
What you messaging her?
It's too late now. I'm not going to bother her to 11:06.
I'm going to tell her. I'm going to say, I don't know what Gary was doing. He just was drunk, decided to do a giveaway and start giving stuff away and telling him to email you, Jamie.
Hey, I went straight to you. Mike gave it to Joanne, and Joanne gave it to me. So guess what? It's coming to moi.
By the way, Eddie,
I'm not anywhere in any of this.
By the way, Eddie.
By the way, Gary.
I was thinking maybe I would bring a bottle of Crown Royal for folks to do, for the poker thing.
Okay, that's cool too.
All right. I like Crown Royal.
That's awesome too. Yeah, that's awesome. Good idea, Gary.
Oh, I can see it now. Poker night, my live. Drinking and gambling. Woo! Come on over and watch it.
It's not really gambling, Des.
I know.
Because people are not paying. We are giving them chips. It's a casino night.
No, we're not giving away bidets.
Give it away now.
Carnegie, it's all right. You can use Dez's when she gets one.
Hey, Charlie.
It won't
She'll let you borrow.
No, there won't be one.
Charlie!
Hey.
Charlie! Oh, and you lay down. You just ignore me, Charlie?
Yeah, because you're over here on the
My cousin made it up to me to the house.
Charlie, get up, dude. Show some life.
Look at that carpet. Who's going to do the hoovering over here? Get the vacuum cleaner out.
Charlie!
Good to
He
see
ain't
you.
listening.
We've got 19 people here at what time is it? 11
It's
o'clock?
12:08.
It's my bedtime. That's what time it is.
Do you need to go to bed, Eddie?
But look at mine. He already made his
Good night,
bed.
Simon.
He waiting to crawl in it. He waiting for you to say, all right, guys, 3, 2, 1, and then he out.
You okay there, Trucker Jay?
Des, he threw you the peace sign. He knows you, Des.
That's sweet.
Make sure you did the peace sign the correct way. Otherwise, it's a F you.
What would be the correct way?
I don't know.
Like this? Like this?
Nope.
Here's the Eddie peace sign.
No, not that one either. Knuckles facing you.
Oh, like that?
And not on sideways either, straight up and down. Yep.
Okay.
That's the correct way for peace.
Okay.
No, I ain't what I wanted.
Are you doing the F? That's an F you also there, Eddie.
Thanks, Simon.
And a gangster.
Which one?
Doing it sideways and also the knuckles out, facing out.
Oh, well, thank you for coming in, Texas Town.
Night, Simon.
Good night, Anita.
Oh, I just thought about it, Eddie. I also have a brand new. I'll probably bring it to give away to people. It's a brand new, and I mean this. It's funny. I just thought about it. In the box, it's like a leather-covered football, and it says something like the Houston Texans on the side of it.
If I win anything, guess what, Eddie?
Hey, bigify me, Gary. Maya,
It'll go to you if I win it.
Yeah.
bigify. Read between the lines, Maya.
I just want to bring a bunch of Texan stuff, so you have to hand it to people.
Eddie,
Yeah, I noticed.
You've got somebody on your side if I win.
I noticed that, Trucker Jay.
Yeah.
No, I know, but he's doing this stuff to
I know, to get you.
poke me. Yeah.
I know.
But I mean, I
Poker
really
Gary
do have. I'm not just saying it. I have the stuff, and I'm gonna bring it.
Like Gary likes to poke you, see how far he can get you. And
Right.
Simon says, if I'm winning, I'm going to use in the bathroom. You're not going, so you can't win.
Simon, I thought you were going to bed.
Has
And
to
you
win
ain't gonna be.
if it's Simon Says.
You have
And
to
you
win
ain't-
the meetup.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be there anyway, Simon. So you can't win it. You got to be at the meetup, bruh.
Our goal ran out, but I guess that was last live stream, wasn't it?
No, yeah, that was under your other one.
Okay. When I'm going to use it as a bathroom. Is
I
that
ain't even worried about what Simon says because Simon ain't gonna be there. You already said you weren't coming, Simon. He said, "Fine, I won't go." He already said he wasn't coming.
Yep.
You ain't coming?
Nope.
That's what he said. I mean,
She said
unless
last
he's
night,
lying
too.
to me
She
or
said that
something.
She says they're not coming.
Yeah, he said it last night on Dez's live.
Yep.
Well,
And then now he's trying to say, fine, I won't go. He already said it yet last night he wasn't coming.
Too late. Canceling my flight.
Canceling my flight. Yeah, whatever. Simon, read between the lines, Simon.
You would have told me if you were coming. We tried. We've been trying for as long as we started talking about it. But you said you were going to Houston the month before.
Remind you, we are having a meetup in Huffman, Texas from April the 11th to the 13th. If you're near Houston, come on down.
And all these channels plus more are going. No,
Well,
why you do that? Why you do that, Gary? I just said something.
Except for this one.
Right, except for Jonesy. He's gonna be in Tasmania. That's a long flight for a 3-day meetup.
I'll do it. I'll probably go next year.
I will
Yeah,
be going
yeah,
next year. I won't
Yeah,
be
me
there
too.
next year.
Well, I'm shocked this. I'm going to be there and you're not going to come.
Hey, look, I'm on disability. The money I saved right now, I've been saving for the past 6 years, 7 years. It'll take me 6 or 7 years to get another $4,000.
No, it won't. It won't take you that long. It'll only take you half time because you'll have your townhouse paid off. So you'll be able to save more.
No, I got to pay taxes and everything else.
Yeah, but you'll still be able to save more.
And the HOA.
Yeah, but you won't have
my
the house
rights.
payment.
Man.
$600 is not a lot.
I'd get over and back for $4,000 plus a bit of spending money.
Yeah, I got to rent a car and a hotel.
Food for
2
those.
people. Takes me 2 days to get there, 2 days to get back. Food for the trip over, food for the trip back, and food while I'm there.
Elverdog dropped down, I reckon.
I'm back.
And besides, next year, I think my legs will be worse off in the long for driving. It's going to take me 2 days to drive. It's only 10.5 hours.
You better start training for them marathon runs, Des.
I don't know, Carnegie. Probably another 20 minutes or so. I'm just guessing. We're just having fun right now, brother.
Hey, he's got a nice group of people.
Well, yeah, we got, I mean, there's good people in the audience and, good people on panel. Eddie's probably gone to bed. I'm just guessing.
Yes.
I got you, Simon.
He might have went to try his other skirt on.
Do you got to do billings or something, Carnegie? At work, we have to go do billings. See, we have to go check and make sure everything's running smoothly.
I'm going up front to change shifts.
Oh, okay. Well, it ain't shift change time, is it? Well, yes, it is. I guess it's 11:15. That's the
Gary.
end of the shift
11:15. What's wrong with you?
and the start of C shift. We'll be live for a little bit more longer. That says 9, 10, 11, 15, 11:20.
That says 4:15 in the afternoon.
12:15 for me.
I was reading it wrong.
Hang on. Let me see. What if I do? Hang on. How do you do this over here?
Well, when you get over to the gate, Carnegie, hop back on the computer and say hello.
Does that make a difference?
Well, yeah, it makes a difference, I guess. I don't know what kind of difference it makes.
That looks like 7:45.
Hey,
4:15.
is that the one that requires the light to recharge it?
Yeah, this was recharged by sunlight. It's a Seiko.
That's a nice watch.
It is. I quite enjoy it. I mean, I'm a bit of a watch guy, but this one's got a bit of meaning to it, so I just like to wear it. My mother gave it to me. She's not around anymore.
Did she?
Yeah.
Well, that's one of those things you don't want to give up.
Oh, no, for sure.
Okay, I tell you what, let's raffle it off. That's a
What?
joke. It's a joke. You know, I know Trucker Jay. What time did you wake up this morning, Trucker Jay?
Well, it wasn't that early. I mean, I'm off today. I'm just sitting in my truck because I'm not home. I think it was like 6 o'clock.
That's still mighty freaking early.
No, I got up about that time. But I didn't go to bed until 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
About 5 hours.
What time is it now?
11.
Quarter past 4 in the afternoon.
It's
In the
11.
future. In the future, on a Sunday afternoon. And
We
weather's
still haven't got you to give us the lottery numbers yet.
That's a fee you got to pay, Gary. Come on.
He's here somewhere, Marines and Army Mom, but I don't know where he's at.
He's in chat.
Okay. Well, I thought I'd give it, another minute for Carnegie to make it over to the gate, before we do anything. Although, I'm hearing snoring. One of my dogs is snoring, and I don't know which one.
It's Charlie coming up the steps. Hi, Charlie. What are you going to do? Come here.
Hey, Charlie. Charlie's waiting to see what's going on.
He's got stung that many times with my daughter that lives here. But you want a treat? He used to come to you when you said that. But now you say it because she doesn't give him one, and he just looks at you now and he says, "Unless I say it, I'm not coming. I'll just sit here on the step."
Well, Charlie looks comfortable.
It's nice and cool. Like, it's cooling down now. It's been a pretty warm day for us. In the 80s.
I keep forgetting I'm not on Talk Studios.
Oh, don't embarrass yourself on camera, Charlie. Behave yourself.
Who got drunk and passed out? I don't know. That's not me snoring.
Hey, you like that dodgy step? We built that one day after having a few drinks about a year ago.
I agree. Charlie is cute.
He's a cute dog.
Takes after his own. Thank you, Charlie.
Takes after his dad, his grandpa, his dad.
I suspect that he's a little spoiled.
He's a little what? Spoiled? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I know our dogs are spoiled.
That's about the end. That's the best part. Patch your grass on the property on the yard here. That's a cooch, or you call it something different over there.
It brings up an interesting question. What kind of interaction does Charlie have? Any interaction with the patty melons?
Oh yeah, he chases them. They run away from him.
Coming?
No, there's this. They're sort of they've got a natural thing about running away from dogs. They've been eaten too many times by bigger dogs. But Charlie got up there the other day. I lifted him up to the top ledge where the flowers are, and I said, "Look at that, mate! Look at that!" And he just struggled to get out, and he was scratching me. So I let him out. And he just ran straight to it and headbutted him like a goat.
Really?
Like, just ran into him with his head and went bang. And then the patty melon was a male, so he was a bigger one. And he looked at him like to think, because he was a lot bigger than Charlie. And he looked at him and then just hopped away. So I'm not too sure about this bloke. I'll just hop up the hill. So he hopped from that corner over there where from over there, the patty melon jumped to the next level, and Charlie obviously got up there.
Now, did he jump all the way up there, or did he take a couple of jumps to get up there?
Patty melon?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how far they can jump.
We'll see that fence across the other side of me. You see they can go over that fence.
They got a bit of a clearance level, don't they?
Oh yeah. The younger ones burrow and tunnel, and the older ones can spring up and over, but they take a thud coming down. But we've got brown marks if you walk up and down your fence line, there's brown marks with it, like because they're in the dirt and they're messy sort of animals. They leave this brown sort of dirt mark on the fence when they're on top of it, like when they jump over and they scratch themselves or scrape themselves on the fence. So you can see where they come over. So we were thinking about putting more lattice work like we have opposite there.
It seems to feel like you need a pole there.
Yeah, well, we're talking about that actually, Eddie. But if we did that, see all the purple leaves on the ground there, the purple flowers from their jacaranda? Yeah, it's all sort of purple on the grass. That's the flowers falling off the tree, so you'd have to do
Now
something
that's
with
a
it.
jacaranda tree.
Yeah, the one you like. Yeah, that one, jacaranda.
Hey, Gary, I'm gonna interrupt you, but I'm about to go to bed.
All right, thank you for coming in, Trucker Jay. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Good to see you, Jake.
Good to see you, Bill.
Hey, next time you talk with Rachel and Brianna, tell them I said sup.
Just remind me of the story of Trucker Jay. How you know him?
Trucker Jay is a friend of mine from way back. He's over 20 years.
Yep.
And he was in trucking school when I was in the police academy.
They have trucking school?
Yeah, I mean you have to go to school to be a trucker.
Really?
Yeah, I mean there's lots of rules and what have you. You got to abide by to become a truck driver.
Well, you just jump in a truck here, you go get tested by a testing company. You get your L plates, right? Your learner's permit, and then you drive around with other people, just like you do in a normal car, like when you're learning to drive. And then when you're ready to go for your license, you just turn up on the people that test you. They jump in and they say, drive around here, go do that, reverse onto that loading dock, drive over here, drive over there. Yep, you're good enough. And then you got your ticket.
Well, most folks don't have a big truck to drive around in to do that test. So I reckon that they have to take. I mean, I know he was in a school for truck driving when I was in the academy. He may have started his class a little bit before I started mine. When I was in I was 50 years old when I was in the academy. And I've been friends with Jeremiah or Trucker Jay for over 20 years, probably around 24. And he was, let's see, a lot of laws around here as well with hazardous materials and such. He's always driven a flatbed as far as I know. And he's,
it'll be a good job here on the island because you don't have to do long. The furthest sort of trip would be about 5 hours from one side of the island to the other side of the island. And that's it.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about that actually. I think nice way to just, especially living up this top end of the island, to drive down to Hobart, which is the capital. Most of the population live down there. It's we're flying up to Queensland, and we live closer to Queensland than Hobart, and there's two other smaller airports near us. But we've got to drive, say, 2 hours, 2 and a bit hours to the airport at Launceston to fly to direct flight to Queensland, and it costs say $370 return. If we went to Hobart, which is like a 4-hour drive, the flight there is about $170 return. So
that's not too bad.
Yeah, and then if you go to the local airport, which is just down the road here, because they fly smaller planes to the mainland, then you got to get on the jet after that. That's about $400 to $500 return, but you don't have to travel far to get on the plane. You just basically.
Well, how much is the ferry to get over to the mainland?
If you don't take your car, it's about $100 each way, and if you take your car, it's about $360 each way.
Okay.
So which is maybe not that. Maybe it's a bit cheaper.
Well,
you
here
could get it for 400 return, I suppose. Bishop Brown.
I know that here, it depending on what you're carrying, if you're doing hazardous materials and that type of thing, there's different levels and what have you that you have to go through. And I guess I met Trucker Jay, and it's kind of interesting. He was single at the time. He's been married, I guess, 19 years or so.
Yeah.
And I met him when he was single, and it was kind of interesting. He was working with me over at Cowboy Maloney's, which is an electronics and appliance store. And at that time, I remember he used to have these parties that he would throw, and he bought a 25 cubic foot refrigerator, and I don't know what that is metric, but he bought a 25 cubic foot refrigerator, and I went over to one of his parties, and there was nothing in that refrigerator but beer.
Sounds like a good guy.
Well, he is. He really is. But he used to throw these parties that you'd have 30, 40 people at, and they would be, all drinking. And I was the old guy at the party. I was already married and what have you, but it was a lot like the stuff I would have gone to when I was single. But, he invited me, so I went over and hung out.
Mate, we used to go to parties with bands, and there'd be depending on who's there, there'd be all sorts of. You wouldn't have a. Let me say it this way: there wouldn't be a big fridge full of beer, but everyone would be off their face on something.
I believe it.
Some bloody musicians. Actually, the roadies are the worst. Like you talk to.
I took my car or my truck. Yeah, it's hard to, Numis Skipper, Numis Maniac. Hey, good to see you, by the way. But, of course, Timmy let me. I mean, Eddie's asking how I, he was old guys going to Keggers. That's about right. But we used to go I used to go hang out at his house. He'd have a lot of folks over there. And, I hung out a little bit.
Yeah.
I've always been comfortable in a party environment. It was kind of a throwback to my youth.
Yeah. Like we all grew up like with our 40-year-olds and our 50-year-olds, and now like I'm sort of the older of the group with the 60-year-old birthdays. And what are you up to do? He's smelling the carnations. Good on you, Charlie.
I don't think.
Yeah, we used to have all these musicians would turn up, and it would be you'd always have a stage set up with all the gear, and then someone would want to do a Led Zeppelin song, or someone would want to do I'm trying to think of American bands like the Eagles or whatever, but and then other people go, yeah, I know that. Let me sing. I'll sing this, and man, we used to have a great time. I remember one party we played at. There was the police turned up, and the guy playing guitar. It was about 12:30 at after midnight. We were a bit loud and a bit raucous. One of the neighbours rang the police up to get us to quieten down.
Oh wow, Skipper.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and the when the police turned up, one of his band heroes was there in playing. So the police turned up, and then he met this guy from this famous band, and then the policeman goes, listen, the neighbour's been complaining, but like by the time we leave here and drive all the way back to the station and come all the way back here, you've got a good couple of hours, I reckon, before you want to turn it right off. And in other words, he said, keep going to about 2:00, but turn it off, 2:30ish. And then he got pictures taken with this guy, with the policeman, and yeah, like it was a funny night actually. And the lady, young constable with him, was like a young, straight out of the academy, and didn't have a clue who was who in the zoo, and was going, "Who is he?" He's going, "You heard of that band?" She said, "Yeah." He said, "That's a guitarist." So she's on YouTube, looking at YouTube videos, and then looking at him, and then looking back at the phone, and looking back at him. You go, "Oh, can I get a photo too?" Yeah. That was a good party. That was one of my bandmates from Love Child. It was his 50th.
You know, I will admit it would be, by the way, could be Eddie. Hang on, I'm trying to type and I'm not doing it very successful. I'm trying to highlight and listen at the same time. You remembered all the songs from 50 years ago, didn't you, Skipper?
50 years ago ain't that long back. There's some good songs.
It had been that long.
That's the 70s. There's some great music in the 70s.
That's my favorite era.
60s and 70s had the best music.
Well, I disagree with that, but there's some great music there. People don't hear the modern music of today.
There's some music, like I don't listen to music much today, but if there's I just came across a Nicotine Dolls because the lead singer was on The Voice or something, or British Got Talent somewhere, and I'm like, oh, he's got a great voice, And then there's Tommy Swim, another great voice, but it's more like some alternative, and then definitely 60s, 70s.
Now, how did Eddie get into the community with the old fogies is a question, I guess.
He wears a skirt, remember?
That's true. He was, wasn't he?
Sorry, Eddie. Just had to get one more.
I don't remember Popcorn, but I remember that song.
Popcorn, yeah. Oh, we used to play that actually.
Disco Duck, yeah.
We used to play that with a guitar, and we used to have a bit of fun.
Like my ding-a-ling in the. Once I was swimming across Turtle Creek, man, them snappers ran on my feet. It was so hard swimming across that thing with both hands holding my ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Oh my gosh. Have mercy.
Yes, my ding-a-ling.
Y'all don't remember that song?
Yeah, everyone did.
I don't remember the words. I just remember the song.
Every drunk all around the world knows that song.
What's going on, Passion? Good to see you, darling.
Yeah, it's like today, for instance. If you're in a band, just say you're running the band, so you're the main either guitarist or singer or whatever, and then you get the dates for a run of gigs, and then your bass player can't make it, or your drummer can't make it, or whoever. So you ring up whoever you know, and then you send them a list on the phone. Do you know these songs? And then they'll tell you a few that they don't know, and then you take them off the list, and then everyone sort of works out what they know, and half the time no one rehearses; they just turn up.
Disco was pretty cool. You had Donna Summer, you had the Bee Gees, you had Sister Sledge.
Oh, Patrick Hernandez.
There's some good music.
We were born to be alive. We were born to be.
That's a good song.
Alive, born
to be alive.
Born to be alive.
Y'all remember Spencer's?
Yeah, it's still around at the malls.
Yeah, I went to a Spencer's. I got a hold of my cousin's driver's license back when they switched over to the photo driver's license.
Yeah.
And what was that? God's Works Art. Okay. I don't know what that means.
Spencer's is totally different now than when we were teenagers. There's more adult stuff in the store and less of the other stuff.
Well, at the time, I had gotten a hold of one of my cousin's driver's license. One of my cousin's driver's license. The
Yep.
problem is my cousin was a lot taller than me, a whole lot earlier, and so and it wasn't a photo ID. So I went to Spencer's and got me a do-it-yourself driver's license, not driver's license, do-it-yourself photo ID. Yes. And so I went through, and way back then, I went through and made myself up an ID. Oh my OMG, where did you live?
1900s.
Where did this live go? The 1900s?
Yeah, that's about right. Anyhow,
Good music back then too.
I went and made up my own ID. I did the typing in there, and I got one of my photos and put it on there, and it went, and I put my cousin's name on there, and of course it said 6'2", and I told him it was just a typo, that I was actually 5'2" when I got the driver's license or whatever, and so obviously I don't think they checked too close. But I used to go to a discotheque. I used to use that ID to get into a discotheque in Houston, Texas. And it was down on FM 1960, a little place called La T.
Yeah, it got too adult in the store. It's still too adult in the store.
Well, they did have some very adult things in there.
Yeah, but it's now moving towards the front of the store, and all the cool stuff that used to be in there is like disappearing for the adult stuff.
Well, I hadn't been in one
anymore.
in a long time.
Go where the money is, Des.
Hot Topic is another one. Well, Hot Topic doesn't have the adult stuff like Spencer's does, but it's got the cool stuff. They just for the skinny mini people.
Hated disco because when it came in, live bands were wonderful because they had sets you could talk to one another. But once disco came in, there's not stuff. Hey, I enjoyed the disco. I danced my booty off.
I tell you what I enjoyed were the bands trying to play the disco instead of a DJ. Like when the bands were trying to play a Michael Jackson song or like the Patrick Hernandez or whatever.
Who was it? What was that band that I liked? Oh my God. Big, huge during the disco age, and they're still around.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And they did close it in 1963 because I was there in 1981 or 82.
Disco bands of the 70s.
Well,
Casey and the Sunshine Band? No, yeah. No. Was it Casey? No.
KC and the Sunshine Band was a disco band.
No, I know, but I'm trying to think. Was it Casey?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was Casey. I had to look at him first. And he's still around to this day.
The referees in KC, Chief.
We're not talking about Kansas City now. We're talking about Casey and the Sunshine Band. Totally different thing. Oh, I got a headache.
Okay, I got tired of typing.
Welcome up, Skipper.
Good to see you, Skipper. Did you ever go disco and Skipper? What happened to Skipper?
Who are you talking to, Greg?
He fell out again.
There. Where am I?
There you go.
There you are.
Oh.
Eddie, stop dropping him.
Someone's playing.
That's definitely the guy in the middle.
This ain't my life.
I was in Cyprus and during the disco days, and all they had were discotheques, and I absolutely hated it because in Cyprus the women, the only women you found in these bars were whiskey dollies.
Cyprus where?
Nicosia.
Huh?
Nick
Oh, over there. Okay, I thought
I
you were
was
talking
gonna say,
about
he's
Cypress,
scared, Gary.
Texas.
heck
I
no.
thought- oh, okay.
Yeah, almost in those days, almost all the guys that went to the discotheques in Cyprus were all gay.
Gary, that's Gary. That's why he went there.
It was awful. I couldn't wait to get off that stupid island.
Well,
That's why Gary went to the discos.
that's not true. The fact is, I was living with two girls part of the time I was, going to the disco.
That doesn't mean anything. Those women like their gay guys. They're like their other friend, their other sister and stuff.
Okay. Well, I enjoy dancing. In fact, I enjoyed dancing. When I met Tammy, I was still dancing.
Yeah, we know. We seen how Tammy dances with you, Gary.
She doesn't like to dance. Well, I made the
pushes
mistake
you away.
I made the
Gracie!
I made the mistake of using that move, hot water, cold water, and checking the water. And that she never danced with me after that. So, thank you for coming in, Pastor Jessica.
I used to like dancing to bands like the Four Seasons, and earlier.
I don't even remember discos. This is above my age level and stuff, so I'll see y'all later. I'm going to bed.
We used to do the bump and the hustle.
I have nothing in common with y'all old fogies and y'all talking about
but I wasn't old enough to go to a
and,
club, so
and dancing and everything else.
No, yeah, that's right. Eddie, he was on. Yeah, he stuck to the parade square.
I was like 14, 15 during disco age.
I bet you.
Well, I caught the tail end of it in Houston in '81, and there was a
Don't
disco.
mention Houston.
It was called a take on FM 1960.
We already heard this story, and I don't believe it.
Well, you don't have to believe it.
You show me where that is. You look it up. You Google it, and show me where that is.
I'll be glad to do that. I'm just not going to do it tonight.
Why?
Houston's got nothing.
Because it would take too much time for me to actually look it up.
You can't spell it, can you?
IT.
FM is FM 1960.
No, not that. Latique.
Yeah, it's LATIQUE.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not open anymore.
There's no such place.
They're not open anymore.
Uh-huh. Okay, exactly.
Well, look, disco shut down many years ago, Eddie.
Have a good night, Passion.
Oh yeah, the song that used to really get the girls up when I was hanging out was "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough" with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh man, that used to.
I thought that was pop, not disco.
I called it disco. It had disco ball in the song. Go look at the song. They got a disco ball, and he's doing his little moves.
I thought Michael Jackson sang pop.
Well, I think for the most part he did.
1979. This was.
Michael Jackson had an album from 1979 called "Off the Wall" that was one of my favorite albums.
I don't remember none of this.
Yep. Burn this disco out. Rock with you.
Skipper. One of them's fake. Gary, you're going to get porn bombed.
No.
Why do I have two skippers up here?
One of them's going to porn bomb you.
Well, I hope not.
No, I hope not.
Skipper? Well, let me authenticate.
You might have to knock them both down and Skipper try to come back up again.
All right, Skipper. Come back up, brother, but, try to do it with one channel.
He probably froze and there was an issue.
Yeah, exactly. Kick from studio. You can't just put them in the basement, Gary, because then it's still the same.
All right.
You got to kick them from the studio and say, Skipper, come back.
Skipper, come back.
No, I want to hear you say, baby, come back.
You can blame it all on me. I was wrong, and I just can't live without you.
Gary, like I said, you can't sing sober, let alone drunk. That's worse.
Donkey?
That was Player, I think, if I remember correctly.
My ears are starting to bleed.
You're just making fun of my thinking.
It ain't from Gracie Barkin either.
Hey, I had fun back then.
Gracie's barking is like a siren singing compared to your singing.
Well, I used to have fun back in that time. I honestly did.
Back in what time? What are you talking about?
Back around 1981, 82.
Okay, I wasn't even a teenager.
I was in the Golan Heights.
All right, I see this is not the place for me. I'll go find a younger crowd. Good night, y'all.
Oh, don't you go anywhere.
So with that grey beard, he's the oldest one here. What's going on?
Right?
Yeah. At least I showed
Well, he may be the younger, but he seems like the oldest.
Yeah, he certainly acts old.
Well, now and again he acts like a little toddler, but
well, the benefit of not having him on panel is we can talk.
Hey, y'all, you know that, right? I got a song for all y'all. Give me a second, and I'm gonna play this song for y'all.
That song from Player came out in 1977.
Really?
That was "Baby Come Back" by Player.
Yep.
Yeah, that was good music back in the day.
This is the song for all y'all.
You guys, listen to this song I just wrote. It's called "I Hate You Guys." I hate you guys. You guys are assholes. Especially Kenny. I hate him the most.
That's funny.
Good old Cartman.
Jonesy, he's old and he still knows who it is.
What do you mean? I love that show. What's wrong with you?
I like Cartman too. Respect my authority.
That's it. Hang on. I'm going to see something for a second. Hang on.
Don't know where it's from, but it's funny.
Well, Cartman is from
South Park.
South Park, right?
Yeah,
Look,
no wonder I don't know
even
it.
Skipper knows.
I don't watch
Yeah.
South Park or The Simpsons or the Dad one or any of those.
I have to keep current because I have to talk to children every year.
Well, South Park really wasn't a children's cartoon.
No, but I'm talking to you, am I not?
Hey, those were good days, good times.
That's from the time Jonesy was in the pen. He learned how to play the mouth harp.
That's not. I don't think that's a mouth harp, is it?
No,
It's a harmonica, bruh.
Yeah, but a harmonica is not a mouth harp. What a mouth harp is a juice harp. Are you not familiar with the juice harp?
This is a hot metal.
I got to lift one up so you can see it.
This is quality. Made in China. What have we got to see? Or
Juice harp is a little different. Let me show you a juice harp. You may not be familiar with it, but I will be glad to show it to you so you will now know what a juice harp is.
can change different styles.
Jonesy, and y'all know what a juice harp is, don't you?
Hey, Gary, why are you trying to be pedantic? The freaking is a harmonica called a mouth harp? Yes, a harmonica is often referred to as a mouth harp due to the way it's played by the mouth and the similar sound quality to a harp. Although technically, mouth harp can also refer to a different instrument called a Jew's harp. The harmonica, also known as the French harp or mouth organ, is a free reed wind instrument used worldwide in many musical genres, notably in blues, American folk music, classic music, jazz, country, and rock. So
Well,
don't try to be pedantic with me when I said something and it was correct. Goodbye.
I have never heard of a harmonica being referred to as a Jew's harp.
And most
Yeah.
whole different music.
I'm just familiar.
That's an A and a C.
For that matter, the question begs itself: is Jew's harp considered a racist thing or a racial thing?
Oh,
I've never
Eric,
heard of them.
all this.
You've never heard of one, Josie? And you in the music business? That's kind of interesting.
I'm a human being.
Well,
Stick up your nose. Them things.
no, it's. I mean, it's you determine the pitch by how much you, I guess, bite on the
Yeah, right.
things out here. I think it's been a long time since I've seen one, but a Jew's harp is makes noise and will hit a particular pitch according to, hey James, how do you, no, you didn't show up at a bad time. Good to see you.
I'm gonna have to start learning how to play this little sucker. He said take him to. I've got a whole heap of stuff here, so when people come over, we can have a good time. I have to spray this now.
Good night, rambling Peach. I don't know.
Good night, Carol.
Good night.
I'm not sure if I'm caught up on everything or not. I don't know.
If she left, I didn't see the invite till you just said it.
Well, I may be way off on. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm behind. I think I'm still on belt loop 29 there.
He is not even in the right live.
My
You know
Lord.
I'm not.
Now I feel dumb.
Oh my God.
Well, I can't help it.
Get him out of here. Get out.
You're funny, Eddie.
Yeah, he's my favorite singer. There's a few good Trump mixes going around. Actually, Stormcell's got a Trump mix. They've got a song out with Trump.
Do they?
Yeah, they cut his vocals out to sit to work the lyrics, and it's quite funny, but it's not flattering. So it's.
I can't even find the right. There it is. I'm sorry, my bad. Hey James, it's all a good time. I thought I took that off.
Hey, I started my carnivore diet today again, and guess what the missus is cooking for dinner?
What?
Potato bake. I said
That ain't right. I mean,
I said, what the heck? She says, you love potato bake. I said, I told you yesterday in February I'm doing carnivore. And,
right. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I need to get back to my ribs diet.
One more.
I've got a ribs diet that I go to. I just eat ribs.
Well, we got a feet of snow, so I decided to make beef and barley stew with all kinds of dumplings.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds a lot like the chicken and dumplings.
Very similar, but with beef.
Okay.
Well, you know.
Eddie's messing with everything right now, so I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, so that's Eddie doing all this flickering. Hey, baby, what's going on? You're on Radio Jonesy. Tonight, Gary will be saying hi.
Sup. Or good day.
That's it. And today we're going to learn the different flags of Australia. We had the
Well, how
boxing
many
kangaroo.
flags do they had.
Well, you want to know that the reality.
Never had chicken dumplings.
We are the most stupidest country in the world because our stupid politicians have decided not just to have our main flag, which is this one. So the Aboriginals complained that they wanted a flag, so now we have to fly an Aboriginal flag. If you fly an Australian flag, you got to fly an Aboriginal flag. And then the Torres Strait Islanders, or the Torres Strait Islanders, they're still part of Australia. They're an island colony of like Aboriginal Islanders up north. They said, well, if the Aboriginals get a flag, we want our flag to be flown. So now we fly 3 flags. We've been doing it for years. No one knows about it. Like, no one talks about it, but it's absolutely ludicrous.
It sounds it.
Oh, man,
well,
it's crazy.
you know, they just passed a law here that you have to fly only the American flag at what was it, embassies and what have you around the world, because they were doing, I think, the LGBTQ and the pride flag or whatever.
You drive past the fire station down the corner, the council chambers, like local government council chambers, and then the police station, like the 3 big buildings in town, all flying 3 flagpoles with 3 flags. They go up in the morning, they come down at night. It's absolutely ludicrous.
Des, you've never had chicken and dumplings?
Nope.
Man, Tammy fixed some today.
Those are really good.
They are.
Look,
Oh,
I might have been born in the South. I was raised in the North. We didn't have that up there.
I'm
At
waiting.
least my family never made it.
See, if I flew that Australian flag or that Tasmanian flag out the front on a flagpole and the local Aboriginal community didn't like it, they put a complaint in, I have to fly the Aboriginal flag as well. If I want to fly that one, I got to fly the Aboriginal one.
Really?
Yeah, that's how stupid it is here. Absolutely stupid. You think you've had it bad? Man, we live in Australia.
Well, we doing okay. But chicken and dumplings, man. Chicken and dumplings is a staple in Mississippi.
Yeah, it's a good meal.
It's good eating. There's no question. Tammy made chicken and dumplings today. Now, we ate some of the chicken and dumplings, and she added some more dumplings to it. I don't know.
The only time I boil chicken is when I'm making chicken salad and I have to cook the chicken.
Well, you know, you can make chicken and dumplings just like you can make chicken salad out of like a rotisserie chicken.
I don't use rotisserie chicken for chicken salad.
Well, we do from time to time.
It is.
Just drop the bread in the boiling chicken and voila, dumplings.
We throw the dark meat away if we get a rotisserie.
Tammy uses, hang on, let me bigify.
That's potato bake. I don't know if you had potato bake, you put sweet potato, you put potatoes, obviously, sweet potatoes, cream, bacon, and cheese.
Oh, that sounds good.
And you stick it in the oven, and it comes out like.
It looks good. It looks a little bit like au gratin potatoes.
Yeah, but instead of just regular potatoes, it's got also sweet potatoes.
Yeah, sweet potato makes a difference. Yep.
Oh, sweet potato.
Hey, Beth and Neil.
Yeah.
Well, we do have Cracker Barrel. I haven't gone to Cracker Barrel in months.
If you go to Cracker Barrel, you need to see about getting chicken and dumplings.
That's what Beth just said.
I was at Cracker Barrel in.
I usually get breakfast and double order of bacon.
I used to get that chicken fried steak.
My daughter has had that.
It's good stuff. But, you know, I like the chicken and dumplings.
Yeah, James, you're good.
Different people fix it different ways. Hey, you're good. You know, ain't no big deal, James. Truthfully. The fact is that we go through and we have chicken dumplings fairly regular. I mean, it ain't always. Tell you what, if you ain't never had it, you need to have it, Tess.
Yeah, I've never had it.
So next,
come over here, Des. I'll get the missus to cook you up some potato bake.
Ooh, I would come in a heartbeat, but I don't own a passport. Mine expired in 1997 and never renewed it.
What's wrong with you Americans? No one wants to travel.
I'm telling you.
It's not that we don't want to travel. Many Americans can't afford to travel. And right now, with too many plane crashes, I'm not traveling nowhere on a plane.
That was sad. Both of them.
You know, I got
2 different days.
Yeah.
I got a couple mail calls here. I need to do a mail call on, but I don't think either one of the folks I got. You know, I got something here from Quentin Nelson. I got something here from Jerry Butler, and I hadn't bothered. I mean, I just got the one from Quentin Nelson today. I've had the one from Jerry for like a week or so, a little over a week, I guess. And apparently Joanne made chicken and dumplings like my grandma did.
I was just going to say, yeah, chicken and dumplings must be delicious.
See, she lives in Alabama. I'm going to Pedals next year. Give me.
I'll be at Pedals. I'll be at Pedals this year.
Yeah, that's what I meant this year.
Well, I hope to see you there, Des. It'll be fun.
If I'm going to do any meetups, it's going to be Pedals from now on because it's the easiest one for me to get to.
I can see that.
And from what I understand, the handicap rooms, they're redoing them over. There's only one with a walk-in shower. The other ones they're going to do with walk-in shower and go to 2 queen beds instead of a king bed like the one I've been going to for the last 2 years. I need 2 separate beds because I wake up too many times with Serena.
Yeah, I understand. You know, the one we go to, or the room that we typically get, I guess we've had, I think maybe room number 29 or 129.
Yeah,
is the one that's pet friendly, and we brought last year we brought Nikki, AJ, and Rosemary.
All 3, I remember.
And it's got one big, king size bed in it, and they slept in bed with us.
What the heck does
beach feet? Oh, beach feet. What am I saying? Jonesy.
I'm telling you, I haven't changed a thing, and I just commented on the live, and it's come up as beach feet. What's going on?
Yeah, that's Jonesy also. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's one of my old channels.
Yep.
But boy,
are you still doing beach feet?
Not really. If I'm going to go to the beach now and put my time into
Big French fries and chips, whatever.
Tasmania and on tour. Those 2 different channels.
I like French fries. In my opinion, though, French fries ain't nothing but an excuse, a delivery system for ketchup.
Hey, Neil. I like sweet potato fries.
Well, thank you, Bill. I appreciate
from time
that.
to time from scratch.
Say that again, Des.
Sweet potato fries.
Hey,
Okay.
they got sweet potato fries over at Ward's, which
They're
is one
really
of my
good.
Yeah, they're nice. Yep, I'd agree with that, Des. My middle daughter that lives with us, she cooks them quite regularly, actually.
Yeah, they're healthier than regular potatoes anyway.
Well, it's not that she's into the healthy food; she just likes the taste.
No, I know, but I'm just saying it's healthier. I happen to love sweet potato taste.
It's
When the
funny.
kids go to make when they go to make baked chicken, I'll be like, can you? Because we'll have acorn squash, butternut squash, acorn butternut, and sweet potatoes and some carrots. I'll be like, can you cut them up and roast them on the side with the chicken? It's like one of my favorite things.
Nice. Yeah.
Can y'all believe it's hitting here at midnight? We got 17 people in the chat.
I can't believe on my life today I had like over 20 people. And
I was the first one in your live.
And I appreciated it, Gary. That's why I made you.
I went to it.
And I love you too, Des. You know that. You're
Yes,
one of my home girls.
Yeah, I had 62 thumbs up last night. I have not had that since my 24 hours.
Well, I'll tell you a little secret about that, Des. I made it a point to come in and hit the like button on 5
Under
different
all of your people.
Yeah.
Well,
I know.
I come in for a while, Des, and then I I was sitting here and I said email, and like I should have said send me the link via email, but I just said email, and then you said email Jonesy, okay, and then I don't know what you did, and I'm sitting here, and
I
then
didn't see it.
oh, you said
You know
it.
what it is too? I had an issue with I couldn't scroll down, and Eddie probably didn't see you.
Oh, okay, that's all good. And I'm chopping firewood. I got a stack of work to do in the yard, so I had you running, and then I was just outside the door, here, swinging an axe.
Was that today, James?
I've been
Thank you. I appreciate that, Andale. Andale's a very special lady.
Andale is absolutely the best. Oh, Peter, thank you so much.
You're beautiful, Andale. Absolutely lovely.
She's awesome. I met her in person 2 years running.
I'm not the only one that gave you 5 likes there, Des.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Andale don't like me. She don't want to meet me or anything, so.
Hey, Des, but I was out there, took my shirt off, getting sun on my white skin.
Trying to get rid of the farmer's tan?
Yeah, swinging the axe, getting hot and sweaty, and listening to Des, I'm thinking, ooh, this could be a bit interesting.
Well, Eddie, I should point out that Andale's going on a cruise this year, and she's already got a commitment with Black's Tropical Homestead. So
she's doing the Soul Sister and the cruise. She's not even coming to Pedals this year. Wah, wah.
Yeah.
Gonna miss her.
I am too, but you know what? I'm happy for her that she's getting to go on this cruise.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
that's all right. I'll just go across the street I'll have my daughter go over to the pecan store and bring me back some pecan ice cream. That was good.
LOL, Devil Dog, you silly. You have to come my way a little. That's true. Well, to be fair, Eddie don't ever leave Houston area. So,
hey, I'll tell you what I'm going to do one day, Peter. I'm going to next time I'm over there, I'm hiring a van to sleep in, a camper or something. I'll definitely be popping in to say hi. So make sure you got all your animals under control.
I try to do the heart. It doesn't like me doing the heart, and that's for Peter. That's my heart for Peter.
Very cool. Oh, what? I don't know why.
I'm going to hit the Arkansas crowd at some stage next year. Just turn up in my little camper, toot the horn, and say, "Hey, g'day, mate. Any room for a Tasmanian, bro?"
I think everybody would make room for you.
I believe that's true.
Oh, there's no question. Oh,
see, I could always,
everybody loves Jonesy.
I could get some gaffer tape or some what do you call it over there? Whatever tape you want to call it, and go visit Jamie and say, "Look, lure him out to the car. We'll knock him over in the head. I'll tape his legs and his hands behind his back, chuck him in the back of the van, and I'll take him away on a trip, and you'll have peace and quiet for a couple of days."
Hey, I was just going to tell Peter, at least one of the hotels over in, of course, it's a little bit further to travel, I expect, but the hotel over in that we stay at, the Clinton Inn, is animal friendly. So if you ever decided to come over there, you could. Anyone ever
I don't
visit?
think he wants to bring all of his cats, his dogs, and his chickens with him.
Okay. Bourbon merchant. I'm not familiar with him, James, but it would be interesting to talk to him.
Look, by the time I get over there, Peter's going to have the main house all done up. He's going to have the guest room just where he is right now. And, the Jonesy party van turning up with a guitar and a few little toys, and we'll have some fun, Peter.
I don't know if Humboldt is the same or Humboldt is the same as Humboldt, but Eddie graduated from Humboldt High School. If there's a place over there, he's probably familiar with it. All right, hang on.
Don't do it, Gary. I don't even know who this is. Never seen them. They didn't talk. They didn't talk in chat. Never seen them. They got their audio avatar. You leave them in the basement.
I am. Sorry, Michael, whoever. But we don't bring people we don't know up.
Hey, now, Good to see you.
That was quick, but I didn't see. They showed something, but I didn't see what it was.
Remember those good old days when we used to get bombed all the time? That was disgusting. Like, some of it was very strange.
Yeah.
That's cool, James.
Well, Devil Dog became pretty good at freaking.
Yeah, knowing the regulations, how to work it.
Mhm.
Good man.
Hey, Eddie's good people, and he's a good friend of mine. But
he's probably probably. You know what? I'll tell you this. This is a fact. Eddie is the most famous Texan I know.
I think George W. Bush would have to.
But I don't know him.
That's the most famous Texan I know. Well, I don't know him.
I know more about Eddie than any other Texan. So,
Well, that's a good point.
How far away is that football field from your place where they play your stupid rugby games, whatever it is?
We don't play rugby. We play.
Yeah. Whatever it is, you wear.
They do play soccer in Texas, though.
Oh, we were in Dallas. I've seen.
Yeah,
I've seen the markets there across the road from the soccer stadium. The what was that market's called? We were there playing a gig, and I said, "What's that over there?" And he said, "That's the Texas stadium where they play football, proper football, with a round ball."
That's true, Andale. That reminds me, I heard an interesting thing the other day, yesterday, may have been today. Did you know that the WNBA had its most successful year by far
Because
this
Caitlin
past
Clark.
year?
Because Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, I mean they had more sold out stadiums, they had more, ticket sales, they had more views, they had more all this different stuff, and they still lost $40 million.
Yeah, let's do a loud one. There we go. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, we have
everything should be like if it makes money, keep it going. If it doesn't make money,
we have NRG Stadium that's down over off 610 on the kind of southwest side of Houston. We have what was Minute Maid Park that's now Dakin Park that the Houston Astros play in. And then plus we had the Astrodome that's right by NRG. And then which
one do you want to go to?
Then we have the Toyota Center, and that's where our Rockets play. And then they have another field right across from Minute Maid, and that's where the Houston Dynamo play, our soccer team.
Yeah.
You pick something.
I was thinking, Jonesy, with American football, instead of them calling it football, because it's not.
It's not American football. It's just football. It's National Football League.
It's inflated pig bladder ball.
That's it.
Get out of here, Canadian. What do you call a freaking rugby ball? That thing's bigger than a football.
Yeah, and it's tougher to play, harder to play. Real people play that game.
Yeah, try playing rugby with no padding in mud.
With your single.
Yeah, right. They already cry enough, and all this freaking concussion stuff, and roughing the quarterback and everything else. Football ain't what it once was.
That's right. Real football is played in Australia.
Well, I have to agree with Eddie on this, much as it breaks my heart to do. But football used to be a team where it, tough men, fought ruggedly and
and then they had their brains smacked around inside their skulls and ended up having all these injuries to their brain skulls, what later came out and caused a lot of abuse and everything else to people around them. And then they go and donate their brains and they find their bodies and their brain because they wanted to find out what is going on, why this football player.
There's the guy right there that knows sports. He didn't go to bed.
But the football players donated their bodies and brains to find out if football was making it so that they were having these issues. Because
football players did not. Their families did.
No, a couple of football players decided in their will to donate their body and mind to find out why they went through what they went through.
I thought they just joined the Navy.
Well, they got well paid to do it.
Well,
they get a choice and they get well paid, and they go out and play their sport. It's their choice, no one else's. That's the way I look at it.
Well,
That's
do
why
you
they started
think?
Yeah,
changing
they
the
didn't
equipment.
have to play. They didn't have to play football and get paid what has
But they
always
didn't know that
been.
their brains were being smacked around. Like
Well,
their
they know
lips were
now,
being
and they don't
shaken.
stop. They keep. They
That's
know
'cause
now, and
they updated all they've been updating their equipment.
Show me.
it
that
doesn't
much.
matter. Even with the equipment that they have, it's still freaking not proof, and that's why they have, concussion protocol and everything else. So, and you're talking about American football. Well, Jonesy, they play rugby without.
helmets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
no.
you can't say about American football. These guys play football for one, for the love of the game, and for two, for the money. And if they want to take that risk, knowing what it is, they take that risk. It's like any freaking soldier or
But
Marine
once
or
the
squid or
family
anything else that goes
takes
in the air.
risk.
Hold on. It's like any freaking soldier or Marine or airman or squid that goes in the freaking military. We know that we could get hurt. We know that we could die and everything else. But it's what we're doing it for our country and everything else, and for our freedoms is why we
That's
do
it.
it.
I hear you.
Do what other people are not willing to do.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
I
Eddie.
don't want to hear this crybaby shit about, sorry, but it kind of pisses me off because they have a they have a choice, okay? They have a choice. Even back then, they have a choice. They know people since they've been playing football has been injuries,
Where's that
okay?
dump?
And the thing is even though back then they didn't make as near as much money as they make now, they still got paid more than I'll ever make in my life. And on top of that, they have programs that professional players donate to now to take care of the legends of the game that got hurt back then and ain't got the money or whatever else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Hey, I'm right there with you, Eddie.
Hey, Eddie.
I'm sorry,
remember
but
the-
you don't talk about one of my passions, and football is one of my passions.
Eddie,
I
remember last
wasn't trying to be mean or anything. I'm just saying, back in the day, they didn't know all this crap that was going on inside of a skull of these football players. As
Back
they
in the
got
day-
older and things started showing up after they got out of football, that's when they started to realize that the hustling and the slamming and everything else with the head injuries and the neck was causing these issues. So they tried to update the equipment. That's all I'm saying.
Well, back in the day, they still got hurt and stuff, but they still made
but
a
they
lot of-
didn't know this was causing brain injury until later when they started realizing, and the football players donated their bodies and they found out, just like a shaken baby. Nobody knew this was going on until one day, and they found out during autopsy that the shaken baby was smashing the skull, the brain inside the skull left and right.
Yeah,
So it's the same idea with a football player. They're being smashed around, banged around.
Well, same thing with car accidents. You want to stop driving
Yeah.
cars because
Look,
you wanna-
I've had whiplash 5 times. I've been in
that's
a
what
3-car accident.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Des. It could happen in everyday life. You're
No,
gonna
I
stop
know.
riding in. You're gonna stop riding in cars or buses or whatever because you may get whiplash or you may hit your head on the dash or
Push
whatever, and it happens. It's life.
Eddie,
that's true.
before we go, hang on. Before we go any further, Eddie, remember last week or the week before, whenever your team got beat by Kansas or whatever it
No,
was?
I don't remember. Shut up,
Yeah.
Jonesy.
No,
Jonesy, shut up.
But you were
We're
complaining
not
about.
talking about that, Jonesy.
Listen to me. You were complaining about the referees, how the decisions were disgraceful, and then I'm watching my national news here, and they never talk football. And then they cross to this commentator. There must have been some sort of Australian connection in that game somewhere. And they talked about how disgraceful the rules were, the refereeing was in that game. They
Against
made,
the Texans, right?
yeah. They
Okay,
made
you
so
can talk.
many-
You can
They
talk.
made so many bad calls, and that was on my TV here, the local.
Hey, man, preach it, brother. Yeah,
and they were talking about here in Australia, and I thought that's Eddie's team he's talking about.
I
said,
agree with you.
He must have been crying and whinging about something because it's on the news here. must have been bad.
That's funny.
CFL brothers.
That is funny that they'd be talking about that all the way in Australia.
There must have been an Australian connection in that game. There must have been an Australian.
Well, they got mostly Australian members on that Texas team, aren't they?
No.
Maybe a punter or something. There might
We
been a
have
punter.
one Canadian that grew up in Hawaii, I think. That's Kaimi Fairbairn that missed field goals. He missed a one field goal, one extra point, and had one extra point blocked. He had a horrible game.
That's because he kept getting hit in the head.
No, that's because he's Canadian.
Oh.
That was funny. Both ways. Hey, but I'm getting called in. That potato bake's ready to go. So even though
I'm
it's
going to
very
head out
early-
too. It's 1:22 in the morning.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
see-
time for us to.
I see how y'all are. You get me worked up where my freaking adrenaline's pumping and everything else, and then just end it to where I go to bed and my adrenaline don't get worked out, and then I have a heart attack. And if I have a heart attack, it's y'all's fault.
I'll send Jamie a bunch of flowers. It's all good.
We'll come see Jamie in April.
We'll set up a GoFundMe. It's all good.
I can't
I tend to agree with Trucker
Hey.
Jay that they need to teach them money management skills.
Dev Jonesy, Gary,
They do actually.
yep, this is for you.
You guys, listen to the song I just wrote. It's called I Hate You Guys.
Read the top line, Eddie. Read the top
You guys are
line
assholes.
in stereo.
Especially Kenny. I hate him the most.
I hope
Hey.
you enjoyed the in stereo top line.
That's funny.
All right.
But
I made Des come out of her shell.
For about
It's always
2 seconds
always-
to flip you the 3 fingers.
it's always good catching up with the crowd. So I'll
Yeah.
love yous and leave yous and I'll
Take
talk
care
soon.
there, Jonesy.
All right,
tell
see you,
Mrs. J we said sup.
mate. I
Good
definitely
night,
will.
Joe. Or goodbye, Joe.
Tell Mrs. J said, hoorah.
I'll definitely do that. I'll actually put this live on right at the end and say, here, that's what they said to you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Josie.
That's me Dr. Nick impersonation. You know where that one comes from. The Simpsons.
We are, it is time to end it. We've gone almost 3 hours. And,
Yeah, you wasted all my gaming time again, Gary. You know, I don't get to play games during the week. I can play games on Friday night and Sunday night a little bit, but I got to get up early for work on Monday. So the only times I get to play is Friday night and Saturday night. And then last night, I have Dez's live. Tonight, we have my live. And then you go live on 2 dang channels and keep me here until 12:24, so I can't even play my game, Gary.
Is it 12:24?
Nice.
It's pretty late.
Hi,
Bye,
Skipper.
Skipper. Thank you for coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I probably ought to end the show then, huh?
I don't know, Gary. You already wasted my night.
Okay, we can hang out a few more minutes. Hey, I didn't tell you not to play your game. You've been on Avatar for a while, so it seems like you would have gone through and done that anyhow.
No, because I can't hear my game if I'm listening to your mouth.
Well, how about I hang up so that you
I
can
gotta
go
hear.
play
I gotta hear footsteps and stuff in order to play Call of Duty, and I can't
Okay.
hear footsteps and gunshots and everything else with you saying, "This is how you get subscribers. You make shorts." Yeah, you make shorts. And
Hey, we all
whatever else
know.
you said.
We all know that that's how you get subscribers.
This is how you boost your numbers.
Well, that's how you do it.
But don't give up your lives, or don't give up your long plays. I'm repeating what you said earlier.
Okay, well, I don't think you ought to give up your long plays.
What
At least not if you're trying to hit a goal.
What was that like? Stop crying.
Trucker Jay is
Shut
fun.
up, Trucker Jay. You're already supposed to be asleep. What was the name of that live earlier?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? It was your live.
How about setting goals?
Oh, yeah, setting goals.
Well, I couldn't really set goals because.
Why don't you set your goals to go on live on Saturday night after Devil Dog? Go on live with one channel, not one channel back to back, not YouTube Police, and then not Belt Loop 29, and then YouTube Police, and shoot, might as well go YouTube or Belt Loop 29 Cute Critters, and YouTube Belt Loop 29 Homestead. What?
I'm not working on that much on Cute Critters.
It don't matter. Saturday night is for Belt Loop 29. You go live plenty of times during the week that you could go live on YouTube Police. You ain't got to go live on YouTube Police consecutively after Belt Loop 29 after my live, so you keep me here till 12:30 at night, or in the morning rather.
Eddie, you don't have to be here, brother.
Yeah, whatever, Gary. Then you'll get your feelings hurt, and then Devil Dog don't come to my lives. I go to Devil Dog's live, but he don't come to my lives.
Eddie, you've been at almost every live stream I've ever done.
I know that, but if I didn't, then I'd hear from you.
Well,
I wish I was as good as Trucker Jay that knows how to avoid your live streams and not get in trouble.
Well, Trucker Jay gets up early in the morning, about 4:30 every morning. And goes
I need to start getting up early in the morning, or at least saying I get up early in the morning. Gary, I can't go be at your live now. I got to get up early in the morning.
Well, you can if you want to.
Not tonight, though. Not tonight. It'll be next week.
Well, I tell you what, why don't you wait until tomorrow? And Trucker Jay says, boom. That's funny. I don't know what to tell you, Eddie.
See, Joanne sympathizes with me, Gary.
Yeah, you must be mighty, sad if she's in, good night, Pink Sparkle. Thank you for coming in. You must be pretty sad if Joanne's going to sympathize with you after all the high tide you've been saying. And
hey, I quit saying it.
Well, you didn't stop saying it till you found out she was a marksman. So I got to question your sincerity. That's just all I'm saying. Once you found out
she ain't coming to the meetup, I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Well, yeah, I understand, but
she can't shoot me. She can't shoot me from Alabama, bruh. Ain't a gun that'll reach it. Well, I mean, there are but they got rockets.
I'm sorry, Pink Sparkle. I would have thought I would have made you a mod before now.
She already gone.
No, she's here.
She already said good night and left.
Well, she just said something in the chat.
She gone, just like Trucker Jay's gone.
Trucker Jay just said, "War dang eagle." See? And Pink Sparkle said it. And Eddie, Canadians are awesome. Hey,
not our Canadian kicker for the Texans. He's not.
Hey, I like Canadians. I hang out with a lot of them.
Not in the game against Kansas City. Yeah, see, Trucker Jay's asleep, dude.
Yeah, he's asleep. I get that. Well, let's see. It's, we only got like a minute and 10 seconds.
No, we don't. It's 2:50.
We hit 3 hours.
Yeah, what the heck? Plus the hour you were on your other one. What is this? Dez's live? 4-hour lives and stuff?
It seems like Dez's live, don't it?
Between your lives and Dez's lives, that's like a full work day.
You see what Joanne said.
Y'all need to pay me.
I don't shoot people, Eddie. I haven't yet anyway. That's funny.
Well, there's always a first time there, Joanne. Knowing my luck, I'd be the one you started with.
Well, you do seem to be a little obstinate. It does, Andale. It does seem a little bit like old times. Oh, have mercy. I enjoy. I don't know what to tell you about Eddie. He does have a tendency to be, obstinate but argumentative. Please do it, Joanne. You see Trucker Jason. That's funny. Roll Tide. All right, we're at 3 hours, man. I got
Joanne, he's an Auburn fan, not an Alabama fan.
That's true, but still, I ain't gonna complain either way. Thank y'all. God bless you for being here. I got to shut it down because we're at 3 hours and I don't want to go to 3:01.
Oh yeah, well, that's baloney.
It's at least I got a few seconds. But
You got to go to the bathroom or something, don't you? That's why you shutting it down.
Hey,
You
thank
got to
y'all
go to the
for coming
bathroom.
in. We're gonna go.
Why didn't you answer my question? That's why. That's exactly why.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, Moron, you didn't even end the stream, Moron. They're still there. You just left. You're not on Talk Studio.